Hello, look at y'all showing up already. Why is YouTube yelling at me? Am I getting lag on my own stream? I just started. Don't give me this. My CPU's fine. My upload's fine. Hold on. I'm gonna be real mad. Be real mad if I'm... I'm not getting lag anymore. Maybe it was just the stream finding its sea legs. Let me do a thing. It's the Typhon, clearly. I know you guys can't see me yet, but how y'all doing out there? Dom's here. I know if Django's not here yet, he will be secondarily. Oh, frick, yeah. My internet's yelling at me. Hold on. We can make this work. I'm just gonna... a little bit. Hold on. You're alive for now? Yes. I'm concerned about you. Okay, let's try that. See if that works. Literally just logged off work. Perfect. Well, I currently have internet, but it's slower than normal. So y'all are gonna have to yell at me if this starts getting laggy. And just be honest with me. But I just turned down my settings a bit. And you're probably not... I don't know. Anyone could be a mimic. And now my internet's back to normal, so whatever. It's probably just lunchtime. That's fine. Y'all just yell at me if the internet isn't working, and we'll make it work. We'll figure something out. But in that case, I'm gonna up this juice back. I'm ready for some prey. I really am. I wanted to play this game so much yesterday. I gotta figure out where I want to put my face because it was blocking a bunch of stuff. Is it magic bean water or leaf water day? Oh, it's true. Bean water with breakfast, gonna have leaf water with lunch. I have synthetic water. I'm trying this today. Sparkling ice with caffeine. Sparkling ice is a brand. They're really good. They're like sugar-free drinks. They've been selling these at work in the vending machine, but I have a really hard time buying things from the vending machine at work because it feels like my paycheck directly leaving me. Like, I just start calculating how much of my day is going to the vending machine. I don't want to do that. That's a me problem. But I saw this at work and I wanted it, so then I went to a store, even though that's functionally no different whatsoever, and bought it there. So who knows? But it's really good. It's really, really good. So let's do a quick recap where we left off. So we streamed for like 4 hours last stream, which was really good. We got through the entire, like, what I would consider the opening of the game. Welcome, Mr. Rez. And Andrew, I saw you there, but I didn't technically say hi. I've not been in the actual office in a year. Oh, ho, ho. But there's a Starbucks there. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I think calendarily, today was my last normal day. I think. I've been trying not to think about it, but I think a year ago was my last normal day. So we're in our office. So for anybody watching who was not with us the first time around or just wants a recap, we are playing as a lady named Morgan Yu. And she is a scientist. We thought we were getting ready to go to space, and then it turns out we were already in space.
Good morning, Talos.
And our brother has been experimenting
Dr.
on
Cole
us.
would like to
Is the game too loud? I tried turning it up a little, but I may have overdone it. I'll turn it back down a little. It turns out our brother was experimenting on us.
Chronic stress or anxiety.
And then it turns out we wanted our brother to experiment on us. But then it turns out he was experimenting on us too much. And now we have created January, which is this robot here, who has our voice. What do you call it when just YB takes her hat off and puts it back on real quick? Quick recap. That's a quick recap right there.
You designed me to assist you.
Yes.
I have more instructions, but I can't access them until you've recovered both arming keys.
Got it. So that's the main plot of the game. We are on a space station where alien material called Typhon is gone wild. And it's trying to kill everybody. And it's trying to get to Earth and take over Earth. And so we have just been told by our past self, because we have massive amounts of memory loss. A video of our past self told us that we have to blow up the space station to stop the Typhon from going to Earth. So now we are literally on a quest to blow everything up, including ourselves. And that's where we're at. So, objectives-wise, see, my face is entirely in front of the objectives. I just don't feel like that's helpful. But the problem is, if I move me over here, then... I know this is fascinating for you guys. Hold on. There we go. Is that right? Hey, look. Now it looks like I'm looking the other direction. The magic of streaming. Now I'm backwards.
Scanning target.
I think that's gonna freak me out.
Detected.
I'm looking at my replay to see what I think. I think it's fine. Okay. Well, now my image will be alive, but it's fine. So objective. We have deep storage, which is the main plot line. We did a lot of the main storyline last stream. We're gonna kind of slow our roll on that. And start picking up some side quests. We have this one, find Josh Dalton, so we need a security station. I can explain that in a minute. And then we're still trying to find Dr. Bellamy. So we need to get Bellamy's room key from his body, and his body is in Psychotronics. That's kind of where we're at with things. That's, Elias Black. So he's like one of the main security people. We've seen a lot of email from him. But I think what we'll do is... We have a shotgun now, right? Oh, I only have 2 bullets. I was gonna try going in here now. But that's not enough equipment. Let's, Psychotronics is definitely a thing we're gonna do. But let's go to some of these other areas I didn't go in before. And see if we can find some loot that will help. Whee. Whoa. What hurt me? The fudge? Oh, hi, Ethereal Phantom. That's just right there. This is fine. Oh boy, okay. This is fine. This is fine. Where's my Q-beam? Wow, this is not what I was expecting. Yep, I knew you were gonna do that, and it still scared me. Oh god. The purple ones are the worst. Like, they're not the hardest ones to fight by any stretch. There's definitely harder things to fight in this game, but they are the scariest ones to fight by a long shot. I really don't want to keep using the Q-beam because I'm not going to find a lot of Q-beam cells, but it's like the only good weapon I have right now with being low on shotgun shells. Okay, so here's where we're going to find out that this doesn't work. But January!
Wait. Something's wrong.
No, really?
I'm talking to the lift control system. The system is telling me it's fine. It's just... the diagnostic code is changing every time I make a request. And something is preventing the car from descending. It's stuck at the top, in the Arboretum. I'll see if I can find another way up.
All personnel should report to muster
Got it.
stations
There's a route through the
immediately
Psychotronics
for
lab.
further instructions.
Morgan, that lab is where the Typhon broke containment. Be careful.
Oh, good.
Proximity sensor reset.
This is Security
Transcribe.
Chief Elazar.
Mio, this is Dr. Calvino.
My team's locked down tightly. We need those lift
Well, I
stations.
suppose you've turned in, or you're ignoring me. I just want to... Well, I will be a little late for my shift tomorrow, but the first thing in the morning, I want you to put together a new micro lens
I don't know
array.
when I picked this
You
up.
see, the old one is it's garbage. And get what you need from the machine shop. And if Clive is being an ass, just take it from the supply closet when he's not looking. We're not supposed to know the code, but, I'm sending it to you anyway.
I realized I played that over a really important conversation that was playing through the air, too, but that's fine. I'm not that worried about it. Because I thought the conversation doesn't matter. Hold on. We might just replay that fighting the ethereal too, because I wanted to hear what was on the loudspeakers. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I wanted to hear what it was saying on the loudspeakers, and it started after I started the transcribe, and I couldn't hear what was going on. So we're just gonna go down and not listen to that transcribe. But we are gonna fight that ethereal again, and it'll be fine. Because I don't remember hearing that conversation the first time.
Breakfast is served in the cafeteria until 9 a.m.
But now I know the ethereal is there, so that's fine. Yep. Didn't scare me that time, you little jerk. Okay. Now, I'm pretty sure what prompted that voiceover message was doing this. And it's just gonna yell for a minute, and then January's gonna talk to us, and it'll be fine. And then this time we'll listen.
Wait, something's wrong.
Yeah.
I'm talking to the lift control system. The system is telling me it's fine. It's just... the diagnostic code is changing every time I make a request, and something is preventing the car from descending. It's stuck at the top, in the arboretum. I'll see if I can find another way up.
Okay. This time...
Got it. There's a route through the Psychotronics lab. Morgan, that lab is where the Typhon broke containment. Be careful.
Yeah, okay. We're not gonna listen to the transcribe yet.
This is Security Chief Elazar. Who the hell shut down the elevators and airlocks? Answer me. My team's locked down.
By the way, that is not a recording. That is a person who's alive on the station.
It can't be a power loss, can it?
I don't think so, Chief. The main lift and all the airlocks shut down at once. It had to be manual.
Damn it. First they give us pop guns, put us on babysitting duty, then open the gates of hell and lock us in. TranStar's going to need an army of lawyers when I get Earthside. Anyone else on the station, get to a safe area. Check your surroundings. Walls, floor, ceiling. Then seal yourself in. We're working on the problem, and we'll be there to retrieve you as soon as we can. Elazar out.
Oh, that is the chief of security on board the station, and she's still alive! So this is not a station full of dead people. There's at least one survivor. Now we'll listen to that transcribe again. And the only reason why I'm playing it back is because I need that code.
This is Dr. Calvino.
I know we've heard this as well, but that's fine.
Well, I suppose you.
I don't think I can skip them.
Or you're ignoring me. I just want to.
Okay.
Well,
Psychotronics. Let's go upstairs first.
My shift tomorrow, but
there's a couple of rooms I don't think we went in.
The first thing in the morning, I want you to put together a new micro lens array. You see, the old one is...
We don't need to go back to Neuromod right now.
And get what you need from the machine shop. And if
Did
Clive
we clear out human resources? I can't remember. I know we went in, but I can't remember if we ran.
We're not supposed to know the code,
or if we did everything.
Well, I'm sending it to you anyway.
So we do it because January said he would try to stop us. Although technically that's not confirmation that he's on the station. Alex did also talk to us and say that, like when we were watching our video the first time before he shut it down, he said that he was sorry he didn't mean for us to see any of the videos. He thought he'd found them all. So we were already under the impression that Alex was probably here. I cannot see. And I understand that that's part of the fun, but also I cannot see. I know I'm breaking the rules, but there we go. I literally cannot see. There we go. Which, again, I get that's part of it, and I shouldn't do this. But I can't see. Thomas Tucker, we've got emails from him. But I'll show you how you can tell who is and isn't alive in a second. Now, I remember correctly. I keep thinking, like, I can remember where mimics are and aren't, but then, like, that ethereal phantom was definitely not in the lobby the last time I played, and one met us in hardware the last time I played. Oh, but this guy's still here. So, like, it's like some of the encounters are randomized, and some of them are the same each time. I do have a flashlight. but it's a pain in the butt to use. Chipset, yes. What do I hit? I. Wrench swings have greater chance to knock back an opponent. Give me that. But it's also on stream. I think it looks like, I feel like OBS always captures video darker than what I'm looking at. So if I, like, I like to turn it up to just so OBS can actually capture it. Hey, Sandro! It's my pleasure to inform you that your application has been accepted. We've shipped you a packet of documents. Please review them and sign them by the end of the week. Once the paperwork is done, I'll send you travel instructions. We'd like to get you up here the next month, if possible, to begin orientation. It's always challenging to reserve travel, but you'll be booked on an accelerating ascent in one of our shuttles. Please accept my welcome on behalf of TriStar family. We will look forward to bringing you aboard. Hunter Hale. Tommy, I appreciate your concern and understand you don't want to be held accountable for the discrepancy in the books. Hunter Hale's compensation package stands out because he negotiated it with me. Consider the matter settled. Even if we paid him 6 times what other pilots make, our projections for this year would support it. That's from our brother Alex. Enjoy your time at the top while it lasts. See what I have to deal with? And see, it's fun because you'll find emails on both sides of the computer. We found that email in the Beams lab before. Ooh, disruptor batteries. Maybe we don't have a use for those right now, but we will. Actually, I know where that is too, but I'm gonna wait for the story to take us there. What do we got? Oxyphone bolts. But yes, I do have a flashlight I can use. TriStar rewards program. That's nice. I don't think we can move this yet. Nope. I'm being summoned. Is it urgent? There we go. You'll look, I do have a battery meter on the flashlight. So it overall charges itself. But that didn't give me anything that I really wanted, though. I mean, it gave me ammo, but it gave me ammo for a gun I don't have yet, so... I mean, it's technically helpful. It's more helpful than it's not helpful, but it's not immediately helpful. Let's go... I want to check out, if I can, the trauma center, and I want to fight the stuff over here. There's Kathleen. Welcome. You haven't missed much. We've just been walking around the station. We need to get to an elevator to take us to a specific place. That elevator's not working. And then after that, we heard a message over the phone, or over the intercom, and there's people alive in the station still. Yes, the water fountains, if you pay attention, which is really hard to see, every time I drink from a water fountain, I get 1 health point back. So it's not a lot. It's not enough for me to go seek out a thing, but it's enough for me to, there's a phantom in there. It's enough for me to want to try it. Like, if I walk by a thing, I do it. We can unlock the sales division now, because we have the key card. We have been in here already. But now the door is just open. Does that mean I have access to here? I do. This is gonna make it easier. Shadow keeps baking. Yeah. Well, there are things to fight in here, so it's gonna be a good time. Cool. Oh no, I mean, there might be. There's hidden achievements to the game. Eventually, I get a 3rd bar, so the top one is my health, the second one is my armor. Eventually I'll get another one that's just like a power meter. And you can do a quest. I can't remember if there's one up here or if I'm hearing the one that's below. I think I'm hearing the one that's below in the tech center. Yeah, I'm hearing this guy. There he is. I'm hearing that guy. What does it look like the shape in the glass? Hello. Remember you. I have honestly only played this game all the way through once, and I feel like I remember every mimic encounter. Because they were all so terrifying that they will never leave me. Look, it's my office! So you can technically break this glass and get into your office if you want. I generally don't. Well, I did, and I regretted it, because it didn't do me any good. But it is an option. I don't remember if there's anything good up here. Let me up. Cannot remember if there was any value in this room at all, other than finding the back of your office. I don't think there was. Save. Now, one thing you can do to fight that phantom is fight him from up here. Hi. Waving at me. Is he gonna notice me? Now, the problem is there's now a hole in the floor, so that's a thing. I remember there being 2 in here, so I don't know. Yep. Again, played this one time. So much of this just gets burned in your memory because it's terrifying. Ah! Sucker! I think you blew up the other explosive thing, though. I'd really like the other explosive thing to fight this one. I don't know where the phantom went, though. Their voices are so terrifying. There he is. Thank you! I gotta say, that went better than I thought it was gonna go. You see, that didn't go well at all, so... It varies. QB.
Final shot.
Fudging. Yeah, I know, I'm about to die. E. See, that went really poorly. First one was great. That one failed at a catastrophic level. What am I hearing? I'm hearing something. Inventory. Alright, let's feel better. G. Munch on some apples. Go. That would have got the explosive thing would have worked. I just wasn't close enough. Security office. There we go. That was the key that I was saying last stream where I remember I got this somewhere. That was the one I was trying to get. This room was not going to work very well if I didn't have a gun. So, for those of you who've played this before, you'll notice that you, never get in here. I've looked it up. The only thing in here is an Easter egg. And, to get in, it's kind of a thing you would never want to do for the ending. But you can do it to get to the Easter egg, so that's just a thing. Alright. Now we are at a place in the map we have not been to yet. What's that? That's very suspect. That is just exceptionally suspect. Hold on. Yup! I don't want to fight him over there because I don't want to break the floor. There was no good reason for that vase to just be there on the ground. And that's where I say too, like, this game is scary, but once you learn it, like, once you learn the language of the game, it's not cheap. Like, its scares are not cheap scares, which is what I like about it. You can usually tell something's gonna happen. Did you see that? So this is the staff lounge. Let's, I think there's a couple mimics in here, and I can handle mimics on their own, but when I'm surrounded by mimics, they're a problem. Yeah.
Suit integrity damaged.
Ugh. This is gonna be a stream that really tests my, language also. Got you. Punk. Definitely heard more sound effects, though. He was not the last one in here. Okay. I heard you. They go right for your face, too. That's the worst part. Got ya. If you're gonna play this game, too, the other thing I say as a suggestion when fighting mimics is, because they're utterly terrifying, the tendency is to want to just button mash and go like that. But you see your stamina bar there, and you're not really going to wear it out when you're not hitting anything. But if you button mash fighting a mimic, you will burn out your stamina, and then you won't be able to swing the wrench anymore. So, what you really need to do is learn, like, the rhythm of fighting mimics, where you just kind of, like, hit twice and then back up, and hit twice and then back up. Because they're not going to button mash when they fight you, either. So you kind of have the ability to go in pace with them.
Vital signs critical.
That was not what I was expecting. Now, he basically one-shotted me because of my suit damage. Oh, that's what that sound is. It's me auto-healing to 20. So let's do suit repair parts. Use. Use. Yeah, that was my tendency when I first started playing the game, is I was just like wailing on freaking everything. And mimics aren't you know where this comes from is my wrench skills in BioShock. Like, if you've learned how to fight splicers with a wrench, like, you're gonna be fine fighting mimics with a wrench, basically. Mug. Dom, I finally broke down and I bought one of these mugs. It's on my way to my house. I've wanted one for a long time, and I finally broke down after Monday's stream and I ordered one. I'm really hoping it's, like, good when I get it, because I found it from a third-party website. I did! I finally bought one! I wanted a prey mug. I've wanted a prey mug since I've played this game. It's the one that has, like, a sticky note on it that says not a mimic. Aw, Octavia. Octavia.
Are you on your way?
On my way where?
Octavia, didn't you see the alert? We're supposed to muster.
Listen, it's really sweet that you're worried about me, but we've had alerts before, and I've got 3 more of these glorified vacuum cleaners to fix before my shift is over. Oh, make that 4. Someone dropped off another. God, these things are junk.
I don't think this is a drill, Octavia. I'm sending you the code. Please, come to the escape pods right now.
It's just loose fruits in the cat. Exactly. Spotlight cookies. So this is the other side of the trauma center. This is that door I said you can't get in without a specific skill perk. Which I'm pointing out just so you kind of can start to orient yourself with where you are. My problem is I did all of this because I want... So if you watch here, Django, if you look down where it says 50, that says 51 now. Which is ridiculous. It's a ridiculous way to heal yourself. But it is a way to heal yourself if you literally have nothing left. If you guys are interested in me reading things like Pioneers of Space Industry, I'm perfectly happy to do so. I'm just going to assume that this is not as interesting. There's some that are funnier, and so if it looks like some of the ones that are funnier, I can read them. Just never know when you might just need some cabinet fruit. Transfer junk. Oh no, give me that back. That was a mistake. That was almost terrible. Do I have any spare weapons? I do not. What can I... That's fine. I'm, in theory, unless this game is gonna get real ridiculous, I'm not gonna face anything that causes fear for a while. But it's always possible this game will just be ridiculous. There's not a whole lot of rhyme or reason to what I'm picking. I'm just trying to open up slots. There's some of this stuff that says, heals psi points. I'm kind of hanging on to those for later. These are some of these new things that I'm not as used to, but they're for the traumas that we haven't really had yet. And mostly I'm just, popping stuff in there to make space. But this is nice because it's just another recycler. So I think the trauma center is the only other space in the lobby, anyway, that we haven't gotten around to exploring. So let's head there. I really wanted to head there with shotgun shells, which we still don't have, and that's making me cranky. Hey, Cal! Welcome for a few minutes. It's good to see you. I didn't grab these. Oh, I never unlocked it. That's funny. Best way to kill up. Maybe I want flies. You don't know what I want. Maybe I'm like, flies are great. Okay. To the trauma center, probably. When I clear out the trauma center, I could just take one of these turrets with me. It's not the worst idea. One of my shirts stays broke, so that is annoying. One of your shirts still stays broke? Like you broke like a button or something? Or am I reading that wrong? Come with me. I need you. I'm in need of your services. Even though actually there's a lot of explosive material in the trauma center too. Also, I don't think this is going to do a lot of good versus that fire phantom, but that's the thing. There's a non-fire one also. That super didn't do any good whatsoever. This couldn't have gone worse, actually. Q-beam. Again, I don't really want to overdo using this, but I'm in a lot of trouble, so. I keep getting not close enough. Ow! Oh, no, we're gonna die. Honestly, at this point, let's just reload. Yeah, it's gonna kill me, I don't care. We're gonna not take the thing up with us. No objective. Oh, I gotcha. That's not good. Okay, we're gonna do that again, only less horrible. Somehow. New plan. Come with me, little turret friend. It's all gonna be fine. Don't you worry. Just don't you worry, turret friend. Everything's gonna be fine. We're going to a happy place. Look, you're moving up a floor. It's really like a promotion.
Log submitted.
Your job is to not let me get flanked.
Auto-turret version 0.7 points. Online. Seek medical attention.
Okay. So what is... I have this coagulating gel. Should I wait and use that? Oh no, that's not the burn one. Which one's the burn one? I had something in here that cures burning. This one? No. Maybe I don't have anything that cures burning. Either way, I need to not die, so that's the thing. Secret tunnel. Basically, you're running on 3/4 at the moment. I gotcha.
System alert. Repairs. This, please.
Fudging. Turret, help me! You seem to be too smart to come for the turret, which is causing me grief.
Scanning target. No target material.
Good morning, Talos. All personnel should report to their workstations for
Come
the
on.
day. If you expect to be
Come
absent
over here.
for any reason, please inform
Oh,
your
okay.
immediate
Yeah,
supervisor.
you came over here. Oh my god. Yeah, he came over. Oh.
Warning. Vital signs critical.
Okay. Do not, 0 out of 10, do not recommend. Oh, I'm lightheaded. Just need a second. Someone help me remember 38 minutes so I can go back to that. Oh, dear. I am definitely lightheaded. Sure. Oh, crap. Come on.
Good morning, Talos. Warning. Tampering with administrative controls on workstations or keypads may result in electric shock.
Okay, something tells me that we're just gonna not do this room
System, please
for a while yet.
alert to security.
Let's load previous save. 38 minutes, thank you. We'll go back to this quick save. So we're not gonna do the trauma center for right now. It's not, well, we're gonna not. Okay. Let's go to Psychotronics. That fire guy wrecked that turret too, so that didn't really help anybody. Except the fire guy. He got help from that. Okay, can I... Post-traumatic... What? Stress disorder? Post-trauma center stress disorder. Yeah, that would be the lightheadedness. Oh my gosh. Also, the objective achieved sound effect is annoying. I can't fortify turrets yet. I don't have enough, I can't remember if it's hacking or repair, but it must be hacking. I don't think I can yet, no. Door override, no. We're gonna leave the door locked. I don't think it actually helps in any way, but I do that. On steroids. Elias, that's the dead guy up in the telecom center. You left your character sheet on the printer. Don't forget we moved the game to the rec center and crew facilities. You'll like it. There's a group of people that ran a D&D game. It's not called D&D, but it's space D&D. I'll tell you on Elias to Dimitri. Turns out that Yuri is like everyone else. I'll tell you over lunch.
Good morning,
Someone's
Talos.
gossiping.
As a reminder, all personnel must complete monthly physicals during their stay aboard Talos 1.
You can't make
Dr.
me!
DeVries promises to make them as quick and painless as possible.
Okay. So this isn't actually going to be much better than the trauma center.
Hello, Morgan.
December?
Smoke. My code name is December. My purpose is to help you escape Talos 1. I know your memory's shot full of holes, but you left instructions at the Typhon shipwreck containment. Alex has a private escape pod. You made a copy of his launch key and hid it in the Neuromod division, along with the supply cache. I'll transmit the location to your map. I'll contact you again when you have the key.
Who is December? What? We're actually gonna follow that plot line because I think it'll be easier than going to Psychotronics. So January is our friend. Who is December? Is January our friend? These are all good questions. Who is December? I've been contacted by another operator named December. Like January, it has my voice. However, December's directive is to help me escape Talos 1. It claims that I lost my memory, but I hid a key to Alex's private escape pod in the debriefing room. So January says that it was my plan before I lost my memory to blow up the station. But December says it was my plan before I lost my memory to escape the station. Dun, dun, dun. Well, it's just because I'll be real honest with you, I'm choosing to do a plot thing because it takes me to a better gun. That's why. And I know that. I want the better gun. I'm in sore need of a gun that's gonna help me. Hmm. 1955, space race began. Ooh. So Neuromod Division is where we started out the game. That's where our fake apartment is. Sometimes these load times are insane. There we go. Okay, this area is definitely not completely safe. Yes, I saw that. Thank you. So you had asked about how you can tell who else is alive. Hello, Mimic. You're not even trying to hide. Ah! Not that this will really work, but let's lock the door. Oh, did I not get this note before? Bring turrets up to fabrication. Okay, well, if I ever go to fabrication, I will do that. Oh, do I not have... Well, okay, so this is the security station. I may not be able to do anything about this at the moment. I don't think I have enough neuromods. I do not. You can go to these things called security stations, and it shows everyone's tracking bracelet, and you can figure out who's alive and where they are. I just can't do that at the moment. I do think I have the ability to repair this. Ooh. Yeah. Although we're not going to go up there just yet. Is that Phantom still in here? Should be. Excuse me? Oh. Yeah. Oh, these mimics are not mimicking. Gotcha. Did I leave that? Okay. I guess, yes, I did leave that chair there. But yes, there was also another mimic. I still hear another one, too. Legend game. Oh, Phantom. Hello. How would I like to fight you? Suppose I should eat a little something. No, it still hit me. Darn it. Ugh.
Vital signs.
No! Okay. Okay. That was my own stupidity. I handled that completely wrong. I don't know how far back this is going to take me. It shouldn't take me back too far. It should at least be the neuromod division, but we may have gotten an autosave since then, but we probably didn't. I like fighting when we kept the ways. Yeah. We're just gonna be back in here. Darn it! Why is it saving the 60? Oh, probably because I took damage fighting these guys. That would make sense. Okay. Inventory. Let's just start eating now. We'll fix that on our way back. I hear you. Hi. Come on. Really? Okay. Sometimes the mimics make strange AI choices. Gotcha. Alright. Yes, yes, I hear you. Okay, you're gonna run out of the room? That's fine with me. I'm not that upset about that. Okay. We're gonna quick save. And then we're gonna Q-beam, which I need to remember won't kill him all the way. Oh, maybe it would if I would reload. They can, actually, Django. That has happened to me before. It's funny you should say that. Oh, that still super hit me. Hi! I have gone up to the corpse of a mimic before, because, like, these stay, and eventually I'll get the skill so I can harvest the last bit, and I've gone back to old bodies of mimics, and they were actually live mimics. So that does actually happen. It's great. Okay, I hear something. That's an ethereal one. Why can't this game just give me, like, the ability to not do this? Where did my there we go. Okay, sounds good. Can't shut this door, which is a problem. So when I was in here before, I could have gotten this gun from the beginning, but I didn't want to ruin the experience. Sorry, Morgan, not sure how you managed this, but I can't let you have this key card. Dang it, Alex.
That's unfortunate. We'll have to improvise. Meet me back in the foyer. Your office isn't safe.
My office isn't safe, but January said it was. What's going on? Chipsets. Stun gun, baby. This is gonna change a lot for me. Okay. Reduces the time it takes to pick up heavy objects. I don't really need that, but there's no reason to not equip it. So quick note, if you're playing this as a New Game Plus, or if you're playing this for the first time, this briefcase was here when we were in here before. And part of me really wanted to grab it so I could have the stun gun early, but I didn't want to reveal that there was a thing. Now, you also may have remembered when we were watching the video of ourselves, that's the chair we were sitting in. And there was this safe code over there on the door. And I pointed it out. So if you watched that video and noticed it, you can come over here and realize, I'm pretty sure this is what the code was. And that's how you, oh, no, that's not the safe code. I wrote it down. Hold on. If that's not it, let me check my notes. I thought it was 5051. Thought I made it on a note. Maybe I didn't. That's gonna be annoying. Might be 5150 instead of 5051. Okay, let's try 5150. There we go, it's 5150. Hypo fabrication plan. Okay, and then this is a chip set for a thing we don't have yet. So we'll deal with that when the time comes. So let's go ahead and save again. Now, we could keep going through the neuromod division. There's really not a lot of reason to. We largely looted it the last time we were here. It's just about getting out of here now. Ah! Freaking! Oh, that got me really good. Okay, there's that phantom. See it moving over there. Or a phantom, I should say. I don't know if it's the one. Ugh. Really good versus fudge. Now this isn't working. Oh my god. Okay. The stun gun is really, really powerful, but you have to charge it. Where is that engineering operator? Because I would love for him to fix my suit. So where's the stairwell out of here? I know there is one. I cannot remember how I got out of here the last time. Oh, I see. There's a wall up now. I forgot because I was messing with the sets. That makes sense. What? Was there like last year? This is mildly stressful. I mean, only mildly. I don't think this is gonna get me out at all. Okay, I need to get there. Out getting spotted. I like the music that plays when you're crouched. It makes you feel very stealthy. There was probably a better way out of here. I could have made a stairwell with the glue gun. I probably could have hopped up on some stuff, but I'm really trying to keep moving because the other enemies in this area are continuously moving. There's a phantom walking around there that we never bumped into again, and I'm not angry about that. Yeah, see, he's talking. Okay, there is another mimic walking around here. We just avoided him last time. We just gotta be ready. Was this down before? Oh, we can... Something. Oh no, it's in the other room, the thing I can fix. It's flashing here. I think that's a glitch. It's actually the thing on the other side of this door. Like it's showing me this, but that's not true. It's this thing that's over here. We'll repair that and go for a walk in a second, but let's see how this storyline goes. Hi, December. What? What? It blew up! January?
Morgan, that operator was an earlier, defective model. Or something worse. Alex, the Typhon, they're all working against you. Trust yourself. Trust the video you made. We need to get the arming keys and destroy Talos 1 before it's too late.
What do you think, guys? January mysteriously shows up and mysteriously kills December? Or is she right? You might need this. 47. It's a note from apparently us. 4757.
Did you find
Alex's
something
office
interesting?
safe. I did. It's the key to Alex's office safe. I know. There's no point in even trying to fake my surprise. No, especially when you guys can see my very real surprise when other things try to kill me. I made the same mistake last time. Okay. January? Could it be January? This whole plotline really screwed with my head the first time I played. I was like, I don't know who to trust. So search Alex's office safe, which is in the Arboretum, which will follow along with the main part of our story. We do need to get to a security map so I can find Josh Dalton in the guts. Although we can find Josh Dalton even if we don't do that. Now, we're not going to do a whole lot up here. I just wanted to unlock it and have a look around. But even when I was playing on an easier difficulty, this was still a very late game area for me. I have no intention of changing that. Look, there's a phantom. You know what I haven't found? Shotgun shells. You know how happy I am about that? Not very. You don't need to see me. It's fine. I'm not important. Let's be honest, I'm not going to go in any of these rooms anyway right now. Especially because... Ow, sorry. I know it's in one of them, and we are not equipped. Even a little bit for it.
The Typhon have already demonstrated an ability to distort technology, including operator programming.
I mean, she's not wrong. We have done that. Or seen that.
I understand if you feel uncertain.
You mean I do?
I'll do everything in my power to help you and keep you safe.
Thank you.
Get to deep storage, Morgan. You need your arming key.
Get to deep storage, Morgan.
I'll contact you again later. Head to deep storage. The more you see of Talos 1, the more you'll understand why you made the decision to destroy everything, if it's not obvious already.
Okay. We will come back here. Just not right now. Now to Psychotronics, but now I have the stun gun. Honestly, the stun gun could help me with the trauma center too, but I'm not going in there until I have more shotgun shells. So, that is what it is. That fire one is just real. Like the ethereal ones, the purple ones are hard enough to fight. I can't remember what the fire ones are called. They're like They might just be called pyro phantoms. Like whatever it is, it's not a complicated name. I just don't remember it. Okay. What are we doing with inventory space? We're doing good on inventory space. To Psychotronics. Okay. Sometimes it makes me feel better to lock the doors behind me. It does absolutely nothing. I don't have this code yet, right? I do not. Nor do I have hacking level 2, which I would like hacking level 2 very soon. I don't have narrow mods for that. So we can pop in here if we want.
Attention. Station leadership has issued an alert. All personnel
I don't know if I
should
can
report
repair.
to
I
muster
can.
stations immediately and await further instructions.
Okay. So just in repairing the electrical junction, it just means it won't electrocute you anymore. You don't always have to do that. There are parts, it's not always worth it to give up the parts, but it's okay. This is another one of those doors you can't get through necessarily, but it is... How much for a recycler? You're spending a lot of repair parts. Transfer junk. I just like having recyclers around. Even if I don't need it at this exact moment. Gosh, some Titan power. Oh, hello, friend. Want to go cook dinner? Thank you. You have a great day. I hope you enjoyed dinner. Glad you got to be by for a little while. Got to enjoy some good scares. I'm glad that I can still make this game interesting for people, even though I kind of know what's happening. Okay, let's time this out well. Or don't. What's he doing? The one time I wanted a phantom to keep walking towards me. Just zap you real quick. Aha! That worked. I think the explosive just knocked him out. Ow! Thought it had cleared out already, and it clearly had not. No wave transmitter. Heck yeah. This is fine, right? Totally fine. I'm surprised more side plots aren't prompting, but I think it's because I'm finding things, therefore completing the side plots before they even prompt. Sorry, Joel. Psychotronics. So this is where it all began. This is where the Typhon first broke containment. It was built around the Russian 401 satellite. When it first encountered the Typhon ecology in 1959. We've had the Typhon all this time. Oh, I realized something. I was watching my stream back. And there's like a weird echo under my voice. And I was going to try to do something to not have that. Let me do something really quick. I think my mic is reverberating on the hollow thing it's sitting on. Let me see if it does that. Oh, shoot. So that will electrocute you and hurt you, but you can do that, which will work temporarily.
Psychotronics is the opposite of safe, Morgan. What are you after?
Hey, Alex.
Someone's helping you. Is it Michaela? Elazar?
I can eavesdrop on your brother's messages.
Oh, that's
We're
nice.
in agreement on this one. Get through this place fast as possible. You're looking for a maintenance airlock to a utility tunnel called the Guts. It'll take you all the way to the top of the station.
There's a mimic down there, but there's also stuff. Aha! That might not be the only mimic down here, but it was the mimic I saw. It's making noise like something else saw me. Unless that was just the leftover music from the mimic. Okay. So if you look here, see how it says, I'm assuming that says Kolektka in Russian. We saw on the stream 2 days ago that this was originally a Russian space station called Kolektka, and whatever. It's as easy as anything in Russian is to say. But then it was bought by TranStar. So the oldest parts of the station are the Russian parts of the station. Hello, camera. There's definitely mimics around here. Apparently they really do just need 2 signs. Can I get in here? I really need hacking too. I only have 2 neuromods. Oh, frick. We'll get there. Aha! I saw 2 things. Anytime I see 2 things, I get suspicious. Never trust there only being 2 things. Or not, whatever. English. I mean, sometimes it makes sense, like, there would be a lot of towels here, but can't get in there. This is not a fun room. I still only have, why do I only have 2? I didn't notice how little shotgun ammo I had last time I played this, because I didn't have a shotgun at this time. But I also had a much better pistol. I remember. Gotcha. You're not the only thing in here. Hey, Crispin, how are you? Come on. What do y'all think about these mimics having names, or not mimics, the phantoms having names? Sometimes they're just called Phantom, and sometimes they have a name. Engines into overdrive, praying to Zolar that he'd make the gap in the asteroid field before the Mordrax raiders caught up to him. He was on urgent business for Empress Tourmaline, and rotting in a Mordrax kill prison wouldn't do. JT-88, Trevor barked. Patch me through to the nearest Royal Fleet outpost. Moments later, a scrambled hypersignal could be heard in the cockpit, resolving from static to disorient the tones, and finally a voice. Trevor, is that you? This is Outpost Lambda. Where in Zolar's name have you been? Trevor replied, as cool as a cucumber. Saving all of you, I found the Starbender prism, and I'm coming in hot. I feel like part of me wants to be like the minute. No, I think something in here is one. You can use the Nerf gun to shoot random stuff in the room. Does this heal me? Showers don't heal me. And find out if they're mimics, but that's just a very intense level of paranoia. I go. No, I'm going the right way. But if we go this way, we can go in the side we couldn't get in before. Something here is definitely mimics. Like I said, mimic central through here. That scared me, that sound. It really is a testament to this game that I have played it before and can still be so utterly terrified by it. Hello! Well, hi! Somebody had Taco Bell. Really quick. We're gonna explore there in a hot second. Not this hot second, but in a hot second.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
Uh-oh, I don't have one of those. I wonder if it's through this hole in the floor that's conveniently placed here. Okay, I can't remember if that's a real health kit or if that's a lying health kit. Nerf gun time. It's probably a real health kit. There are lies in this room, though. I don't remember where, but this room does have lies in it. Oh, okay. That too. Also a thing. Really? I mean, okay. This was a bad idea. Charging in like this? Bad idea. That was what we like to call don't do that. I remembered something like that. How far back are we gonna have to go? Oh my gosh, really? Okay, you guys gotta get better. You guys have to help me remember to not do this. Because this is a long way back. Okay. And it's not going as well as... Okay. Again, but more patient. I get it. Don't get salty. It's your own fault. You didn't save. It's not the game's fault. Just play the game. You know where all the things are now. You don't have to rush. You don't have to stalk real slow like either. Just play the game. I got shotgun shells that time. So, I guess the loot is random. Should still be a mimic in here.
Suit integrity.
I did so well the first time. What did I do better the first time that I'm not doing this time? I must have healed before I went in there. Inventory. And I didn't get shotgun shells this time, so... Dang it. I liked that other universe I was in. I'm gonna scum save. We're out of ammo now, but at least I don't have to worry about this again. It's not like I was using it anyway. Okay, scum saving. Now, I'm pretty sure we didn't encounter any other mimics in here. Nor did we really find a whole lot of stuff to collect either. And then we can't go in here without a psychoscope.
required beyond this point.
We went in here. And there still wasn't a whole lot. Unless this gets, like, auto-generated or something. There's the haunted toilet. Use the haunted toilet. Okay. Scum save. This was a real health kit. And a sign from the game that you should probably use it. Cycle you guys up a bit. I don't think that's everybody, but it should have done some damage. I mean, the music did stop, but I also didn't see enough. There's some good stuff back there, but I'm not going to have leverage 3 for a while. Looks like there's a couple of recycler charges, so I'm going to go ahead and use... I'm going to scum save one here. In case I don't throw this properly. That should work. So if you don't have leverage, but you do have recycle charges, I guess that was kind of waste because these were blue cans. That's fine. That's a way to get into these areas. Chipsets! Again, it's for the psychoscope. We're about to get the psychoscope, so... That's fine. I'm okay with this. What we did. Alright, we're ready for the next cool thing.
The psychoscope was a breakthrough. Apart from neuromods, it's the most important tech on Talos 1. Use it to scan the Typhon organisms if you want to learn what makes them tick.
I sure did.
You invented it, by the way.
Hey, look at me being real smart. Toggle your psychoscope with Z. Scanning Typhons reveals new abilities you can get by installing neuromods. Cannon. Alright. Chipsets. What do we got? We can only hold 2. Grants resistance to psycho... Yes, that's what keeps wrecking us. When the yellow thing that the regular phantoms shoot at us. Oh, that's so good. We're not currently using psi powers, so we're gonna do allows the detection of hidden mimics. Love it. So now what we can do is just slap this on. This is actually not as great as you would think it would be. But it is helpful. You can literally look around the room, and it will tell you if something's a mimic.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Heck yeah. So what that means is if we go to neuromods, we have unlocked Typhon powers! Oh, yeah. Morph. Telepathy. So there's a lot that we don't have because we have to scan things, but we've started this. Oh, I'm so ready for Typhon powers. Just so ready. Hey, Ryan, welcome! Actually, you are just in time for me to take a bathroom break. All this... What the fudging? I want to get out of here! Why is this difficult? There we go. All this stalking around bathrooms, especially this toilet in particular, makes me want to, Actually, I feel like it's better to go and... Oh, hi! That's the thing.
Integrity.
I thought I was immune to that now!
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Aha! Okay, so Phantom. I'm gonna read these and then I'm gonna use the restroom. Now you can't see the picture. There's just no good place for my face while playing this game. Phantom! Typhon, Anthro, Phantasmus. Phantoms are not wholly alien, created by weavers using human remains. Phantoms have been known to exhibit human-like neural patterns at times. So they're not people. They are resurrected from human remains. But as noted in observation log, while phantoms may attempt to reproduce human phrases, they do not appear to retain any actual form of speech or human comprehension. So they're basically parroting. So whenever the phantoms talk, they're not saying things, they're just making human noises. It's like if you were to walk through the woods and go, caw-caw, caw-caw. Yeah, that's basically what they're doing. Due to the specimen's explosive speed, phantoms must be subdued or enclosed, or enclosures purged before attempting to enter. Weakness to glue, immunity to EMP. And this is the powers you get from them. Mimics. One of the first typhons discovered during the Verona 1 incident in 1960, mimics are capable of imitating nearby objects. During incident case blah blah blah, it was observed that mimics use other living organisms as a reproduction medium, killing their prey in the process. In accordance with POBIG protocol, mimic specimens are not to be released in environments with a containment rating of less than S4. Weaknesses to glue and Q-beam, immunity to EMP. I really do recommend reading those. They give you a lot of clues to what's going on. Okay, we're gonna walk in there and do some things. I'm gonna pee because I should go now. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. So Ray, how are you? Now that you're not catching me in the middle of a fight. Should probably fix my suit. Oh, if we find a recycler, I have extras of things I can definitely get rid of. Where's my suit repair kit? No, spare parts. Suit repair kit. There it is. And you'll notice that I now have psi powers, that purple bar. It's probably because I found the psychoscope.
Psychoscope required beyond this point.
I sure got one. Contamination process? Okay. Alright. Hold on. Anything in here a mimic? Does not appear to be. Oh, well, that's fun. Oh, you're not evil. I was worried you were an evil one, but you're not.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak level.
That scared the crap out of me, but you're not evil. Hey, look! Ray! I'm sorry to tell you that your relative did not make it. If you need condolences at this time. Good roommate just found out she tore her ACL? Oh, that sucks. That's actual bad news.
I see you've already figured out how to use your psychoscope. All right, Morgan, I know I can't make you stay put, but you're gonna die down there if you don't listen to me. I'm sending you the code to a safe in Director Kelstrup's office. I'm certain he's hidden neuromods there. Use them to install one of the Typhon abilities. That's what this is all about, Morgan. You spent 3 years of your life making it possible. Putting what they can do into us. You've just forgotten.
Okay, so this presents a moral conundrum of sorts for a lot of players, whether or not you take on Typhon powers, because you're human, the Typhons are evil, that sort of thing. And in a normal game, like, I found this when I was playing it for the first time. I'm so used to, like, Star Wars games and stuff, like, there's light side powers and dark side powers and blah, blah, blah. It does technically change the ending, but not whether or not you get a good or bad ending. So, if you play... because I was playing through on my own, and then a friend of mine who'd played this was like, no, you can just get Typhon powers. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I did. And there's like an achievement for playing without Typhon powers, but I don't know. I don't know if it's worth it. Science operator. The world of the scientist is nothing more important than their safety. Morgan's notes can be found floating around Psychotronics. Helps report. You two have a cousin named Steve Mueller. Hopefully he's okay. His game doppelganger is not so. Why does Alex want you to install the mods? Why does he? Let's be on the hunt. So you would think, why would you just not walk around with this out all the time? And the thing is you can't hear as well. And you have a far more limited vision. So, yes, it's helpful in that it tells you something is or isn't a mimic. But it's actually not good. Like, it's going to be harder to walk around with it on all the time. The guts, that's where we need to go for our other side quest as well. So we'll be headed that way. Touch to view. See to scan. Well, hello in there. How are you?
Scan complete.
Well, well, well. We've scanned the Phantom a second time. Which means we now have access to... Kinetic Blast! And we also have... this pop-up. Increases your side pool. Now, as much as I want to get all my cool powers, I really need... Where did it go? I need hacking 2. Because there's a bunch of stuff we can't get into right now because I don't have hacking 2. So, that's all of my neuromods, but we're gonna get some more when we break into Kelsup's office. What's in here? Another Phantom?
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Typhon Anthrop. This is basically the game just giving you really easy access to get some scans on some of these guys. Because the Phantom is just around a lot, and it just helps you unlock some stuff. Yee!
New psionic aptitude available.
Heck yeah. It's always good to go back through and check back to these, because after you unlock, like, all of them, you'll get Morgan's notes. Use glue to slow them down. Telekinetic projectiles pack big punch, can be dodged. Better to get in close and personal. Tracking bracelets on them are still active. So basically they were a human body that other Typhon things that we will see soon unlocked at some point. So they aren't really human. Like, they're not really zombies either. I guess it's a technical... It is a way to look at it. They're not really ghosts, per se. But... yeah. Let's just kind of... I know for a fact there are mimics in here.
Please clear aperture of debris.
Can I repair that? Go, 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 before it breaks out. Got it. I'm gonna need more repair parts here soon. I can hear you, Mimic. I hear you. Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Calstrip. I was just standing on you very awkwardly. His cabin and his office door. So now we can get in and out of his office door. Even though we will be able to anyway. So now we can open the door. I hear you, mimics. I hear you. Earlier models postulated the mimic reformed its molecular structure, actually replicating the atomic makeup of the target object. We now hypothesize that mimics are not changing shape at all. When they mimic an object, the mimic is no longer objectively present in this universe. The mimic swaps with an object from a parallel reality, but maintains a consciousness link, a kind of paradimensional entanglement to the object in our universe. Ooh. Swanky. There's a lot to go on, to see in this room. So let's explore it first. Aha! Look, what's a mimic?
Scan complete. More specimens required.
Little punk. Thought you would get me, and you didn't. Okay, what do I want? What I want is shotgun shells. Am I gonna get them? No. Why would I get those? Can I make health kits yet? I can. Oh, the mimics are upstairs. Okay. Like, I'm hearing mimics somewhere. That's, obviously another way to get somewhere. I highly doubt one of these is gonna be here in Telstrup's office. Let's check. Nope, I didn't think so. Was worth seeing. Something's walking around, but they're upstairs and it's still freaking me out. I just wonder if they're gonna float down here. Greek term. Energy, matter, side, consciousness. Place items in the bin. Let's do some recycling. Don't need 2 glue cannons. I don't need 2 wrenches. It's fine. These mimics are going insane. They're like, there's something out there we want to eat and we can't find it. What do we do? Time to talk. Our esteemed colleague Dr. Galagos is posing a problem. Let's talk via Looking Glass ASAP. Dr. Kelstrup, patient Tokaji insists she got her hand caught in, quote, a piece of machinery, but her wounds show evidence of bite marks. Human bite marks. Someone bit her finger off. When I asked security if they could find the fingers so I could at least reattach them, they said the machine had ground them up. What's going on? So, a human bit her finger, and they can't admit to what's going on in Psychotronics. We had seen a lot of emails about everything in here being really, really secretive. Telepath rejection. CC to the use. Full report still pending concerning the last experiment with a bunch of numbers. The Typhon's Psychocratis initially evidenced interest in the subject, but then failed to colonize the subject's mind. Developed a strong reversion, in fact. Experiment halted at 5 hours, 1 minute, 30 seconds. At 5:01:30 minutes at Morgan Yu's request. Then sent 37 to recovery. While 37 has a history of psychological instability, the event seems to inflict additional trauma. Both MU and AU have agreed that 37 should be held until we can determine the origin of 37's particular resistance to the Typhon. That doesn't sound shady. Apparently we were not the best person before we lost our memory. Dr. Kelstrup, per your request, the doctor was sent to trauma. Her fingers could not be recovered. 37 is isolated and under continual watch. Security will perform regular checks on his physical condition. Well, it seems like 37 bit her fingers off. Well, hello! Door? That's nice. Now playing First Contact, the Star Trek movie? This is interesting. Outer space. Outer space. Oh, well, hello. Oh no, oh no, it's gonna eat me, we're all gonna die. Oh no. That was the first time I saw a Typhon. Made eerier by the fact that I can hear Typhon in the other room. The Weaver. Is that a mimic? What's it doing? Oh, oh. Another mimic? Oh, there's a bunch of mimics. Oh my. Oh my. What are they doing? Oh. What? This is like a Pokemon thing? It's a Weaver! Oh no. That's just gonna loop. That's interesting. I'm sure that can't be good. Yes, I'm aware I'm in the director's office, but thank you, game. Let's... What are they doing? What? I mean, you guys know I've played this. Do you want me to fake it and be like... Oh, this room. This room. I remember this room. I remember this room. Oops. I thought this was later in the game. I must have only found it later in the game.
Calvino, what did you do to my conference room? Eh? Yes. I was just about to call you. All I see is a dot. Yes, that's right. It's the calibration system for the new touchscreen. You only have to run it one time. Are you kidding me? Just follow the dot. When it turns green, touch it. It should... Damn it, Calvino, I do not have time to play sing-along with your bouncing ball. I'll call you back.
It's apparently so hard. I'm assuming that transcribe is the one I just listened to. Inventory. What did we just get? Eliminates drunken effects of alcohol. Heck yeah. Drink all the alcohol we want now. Now that's the future. Well, let's just go calibrate this little screen here, shall we? Calibrate. That gave me the biggest jump scare ever the first time I played this. Like, the biggest. I had to walk away from the game for about 10 minutes. And then it was made worse when a real phantom showed up after I did it. So anyway. I'm pretty sure we finished all this. I will never forget that happened. I'm sorry, I should probably actually give you guys warnings, but it's such a beautiful moment. In fact, the first time I played it, I broke the screen. The first time I played this, when that phantom appeared, I literally hit it with the wrench and broke the screen. And it was one of those things where, like, I felt like I should have known it was coming, and I didn't. And then it was just, like, the worst, because then the real phantom showed up. But anyway. I love this game with my whole heart. Every part of it. It wasn't on stream, but what I did is when I played this the first time, I did record myself playing. There's unlisted videos on the channel that you can access through the Discord. I put the links in the Discord. And I let people watch it, but they're not like, they weren't really edited well, and the sound was terrible, and they were literally just like funny highlights from the first time I played, so I wasn't happy with their quality, so I didn't make them public. But you got, like, I put it in the Discord, because I figured that's where... I can repost the link to the playlist, too, in the Discord if you guys want to see some of my, like, original reactions to the game. But it's not even that comprehensive, because I didn't record the entire time I was playing, so it's just, like, when I happened to be recording while I was playing. Cool moments that I caught, if that makes sense. But, yes, there is a video that does exist. But, you know, I literally got up, I, like, freaked out, broke the screen, got up and walked away for 10 minutes, came back, opened up the game, and then the real phantom was there, and I was like, F everything about this game. I was not a fan. Does that maintenance tunnel didn't take me up there, so let's look through here and see what this does. Yeah, I'll drop it in the Discord again after today's stream. Why would I want to mess with the power control terminal? That's what I don't know. Why would I want to turn the power on? Oh, because of, the thing that was electrocuting everything. So I could have turned the power off if I didn't, have the repair parts. I think that's what it was. Oh, I haven't even gotten in the safe yet. Dang it. I almost forgot the most important part of being in this room. Okay, 8105. We can now craft neuromods. Yes.
Morgan, a warning. If you scan enough Typhon organisms, you'll be able to install neuromods that are powerful, but they're the reason we're in this mess. For one thing, the station's defensive turrets will identify you as
Yeah,
an
that is a
alien
problem.
threat. There might be worse consequences I can't yet see. I don't want you to lose yourself.
Hans, we need to talk about Annalise Gallegos.
I'm usually this would be something where I would tell you guys, like, ask it, but we're gonna go with getting Typhon powers. But I am gonna wait until I can hack the station turrets. Because they will attack us and it'll be terrible. I don't want to do that. You can, I think the number is like 3 before they'll start targeting you. I think you can get like 1 or 2 and be fine. That's good enough for now. But we'll hold off. I need to find a turret so I can remember what I need to invest these neuromods in. Because that I don't know yet. We could hobble up via glue gun, but you don't need to. You can do it this way.
Hello.
Take a good look. Everything happening on Talos 1 started here. You were so driven in the beginning. My mistake was agreeing to put you at the center of the tests. That's when you began to drift away from me. We're close to understanding what they're after. What they're building. Just need a little more time.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
We got a Weaver. Along with mimics, Weavers are some of the first Typhon encountered on the Verona 1. As observed in log numbers, in large mimic populations, one mimic will be chosen via an as-yet unknown mechanism to undergo specialized metamorphosis. The chosen mimic is stung repeatedly by the others, triggering a rapid change, resulting in a new Typhon Gynocratus, or Weaver. Weavers appear to be central to the Typhon ecology, largely as vectors for the production of some of the other species, as well as a substance known as coral. Ooh, Jera's streaming. Weaknesses to Null Wave, Psychoshock, and EMP. So you can see here, see how there's like 1 notch? Here's 4. There's several, I think 6, 4. It tells you how many times you need to scan. There's the Weaver. Coral! The coral! Hello.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your psychoactive potential is at or near peak level.
Okay, what are we doing objective-wise now? Oh, we need to get to the guts. So we can... Right. Who is December? Search Alex is safe, so we need to do that while we're here. If we could find a security station, that would make it much, much easier. We could go all the way back to the one in the Neuromod division, but that's... We don't need it, because we can find Josh Dalton without it. And we need to find Bellamy's key from in here. So, Guts is where we need to go, but we're just gonna have a look around. There's a lot to do in here. And I want to find a turret, because once we find a turret, I'm going to get to the point where I can hack turrets. So, if we go the other side, I think the ladder works, but the other thing you can do is use the glue cannon. Aha! You can't stop me. Alright, okay. The frickin' heck. God, I hate these things. Okay, I hear a phantom over there. We're not gonna follow it. Oh boy.
Stuff to you.
Shh. Okay, there is a turret in there. That's good. Okay. One. Let's do this. Now we can get here by spacewalk. So the next time we go out into outer space, we can get there this way, which is handy.
Stuff to you.
Shh. Robot. There's also a mimic. Hacking turrets. You know I love it.
Research complete.
This game gives me everything. Hello, mimic.
Scan complete. New psionic.
Okay, so turrets. Accuracy. Morgan says easy to upgrade and repair. Base model is weak against some of the larger Typhon. Be careful around them with neuromods. Does not like any Typhon material found. How are we doing on the mimics? We're getting there. Now with them, we've unlocked more. We've unlocked Phantom Genesis, which is not one I usually go for. But we haven't unlocked the thing that would get us Phantom Genesis. Backlash. Create a shield for 20 seconds. I don't think that's one I really used much either. Kinetic Blast is great. We will definitely be getting Kinetic Blast soon. So pretty much the best way to fight a mimic is to be able to tell it is one and shoot it from a distance. You just destroy with the sneak attack. Oh, that's my favorite room there to the left. Okay, so to hack these suckers... Oh, I can hack, because I have hacking too. I meant to get security too. Oh boy! Which just... Something attacked me and I did the hacking minigame, so now when I come out of this hacking minigame, I'm going to be in a fight. Darn it!
Alien material detected.
Yeah, no duh.
Alien threat detected. Scan complete. More specimens required.
Thanks, turret.
Sensor reset.
I'd also like to repair you. I'm going through so many repair parts. Okay. Okay, so... Fire's killing you. Yeah, well, we're not going to repair you because I just wasted a bunch of parts on you, apparently, because of this fire. Darn it. I need the, let's go to neural mods here. One, I did get hacking. Oh, it's hacking is what I needed, not repair. I already, okay. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just not paying attention. I do need to get to necropsy as soon as I can. Where's the one that gives me spare parts from weapons? Is it security? Somewhere in here. Break down equipment into spare parts. Yes, okay. We're gonna spend money on this one. Because now when I get extra weapons, I can get more spare parts. I really do want to move towards necropsy too, though. Because then I don't have to... Okay. I want to start getting mimic... Typhon powers, but I don't think it's the time yet. Once we find another neuromod, we're gonna go for necropsy. So that I can start getting these things. Okay. Yeah, I really wanted that turret alive. I didn't realize it was gonna get killed here. Rory Ming. Not what I meant to hit. I meant to hit L.
I can hear the Weaver through the walls. Son of a bitch is gloating, I know it. How are you holding up?
I dropped a couple of nightlights to lure the phantoms away. Put sticky notes on every goddamn thing I'm sure isn't a mimic. You?
Good. Safe inside the armory. Squashed a mimic that slipped in, but that's it. I got everything sealed tight.
What's our plan?
Wait for rescue?
You know, if we make it, Alex is just going to pull our mods.
You want to remember this shit?
I think we could get out through the guts. Work our way up to the Arboretum.
Okay. Say the word.
Clearly they did not make it. I loved when I played through 2 is like Alex seems so genuine whenever he talks to Morgan, and yet he's clearly such a terrible person. Like the way people talk about him. But we also seem kind of terrible the way we find notes and stuff from us. This. Not a mimic! Now, what I just did with that one neuromod, see how I have 2 glue cannons? Now what I can do is dismantle. And when I dismantle it, I get more spare parts. In fact, do I have spares of any other weapons? No, not currently. I apparently have a ton of pistol ammo, though. So, we don't have to be as chill about using pistol ammo. Hello, what's all in here? Not mimics. No wave. I have so many bullets. Type in... may explain how mimics arrived here and how at least one survived in the vacuum inside the Klecta for so long. They can move to adjacent dimensional bubble where time passes much more slowly, shifting back in the appropriate amount of time. Or with the appropriate stimulus, e.g. prey. Game title. From the mimic's perspective, a 6 million year journey in our solar system in the form of an iron meteor might only take a few seconds. These things are the ultimate trapdoor spiders. They are really freaking cool. It's such a cool concept in this game. They're terrifying, but it's so cool. Okay. Helen. 37 showing signs of further instability in the last 24 hours. Subject demonstrated morbid curiosity in small objects around him, attempting to place them in his mouth and consume them. Both nutritive and non-nutritive, both food and not food. Initial diagnosis would seem to be rapid onset pica, but there was no evidence of this prior to exposure to the telepath. We're not ruling out suicide attempts, although the subject isn't making an effort to hide it. I'll be performing an endoscopic exam next shift to make sure there's nothing lodged in his esophagus and intestines. 37 is still under watch. As requested, prisoner hasn't been given any sedatives to keep his system clean for the upcoming surgery. No food either, only water. He doesn't do much except rock back and forth, staring out at the same point in the wall, mumbling to himself in Russian. Can't make out what he's saying. He's made no attempt to hurt himself that we've seen. This volunteer doesn't seem to be suicidal. He seems disoriented, like he's sleep drunk. Helen, I think we've gotten just about all we're going to get out of 37 by talking. I want you to schedule surgery within the next few days. Let's get it out and analyze it as soon as possible. Oh, well, wow, that all sounds totally on the up and up. Oh, well, we're not going in that way. Can I go in here?
In light of what we now know the Typhon are capable of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit the Project Cobalt material.
Igor, neuromods can already adapt Typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human neurons into a Typhon. How will you know it was successful?
The new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences. Or simulated ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences. Calvino, he has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
Well, that was interesting. And intriguing. I could get in here if I had, one door. I want to try something. I feel like I remember this being a thing, but I actually don't remember. Nope, it's not a thing. I thought there was a way to get in doors like this.
Hello.
maybe not. If I had a particular thing, I could do it, but I don't have that particular thing yet. This is my favorite room in the game. Fight this mimic first. Come on.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
This is the best room in the whole game. Not a mimic. 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 I love this room. Not a mimic. Not a mimic. Not a mimic. These were a mimic. Not a mimic. Everything in here just says not a mimic. Not a mimic. Oh, you are a mimic. I should have seen that coming. Okay, let's scan the rest of the room. Whoa, hi! Fudgin'! Phantom spotted me and I didn't know he was there.
In light of what we now know the
I guess we're
Titan
gonna
are
listen to this
capable
again.
of, and not capable of, it seems prudent to revisit
This
the project
is blowing my
cobalt
mind
material.
listening to
Igor, neuromods can already adapt typhon material to the human mind. There's no reason in principle the reverse wouldn't work.
Say you managed to insert human
Okay.
neurons into a typhon.
Let's
Oh, you know it was successful.
find that phantom
The
first.
new neural structures would need to mature over a series of actual experiences. Or
There he
simulated
is.
ones.
What?
Simulate the experiences.
There we are, there's Morgan.
Calvino, he has...
Right, okay, look, it's fascinating, but let's focus on what we know is working. I don't want anyone devoting resources to this.
Hello, Phantom. I'd like to get up on the camp, apparently. I can never dodge fast enough. Got him. Yeah. Oh, this game is perfect. Like, it really is, and I don't think it's possible to understand how perfect this game is until you play it a second time. Like, I was so afraid this game was not gonna hold up on replay. And it's only held up on replay. Okay, let's save real quick. Okay, so if I do J... No active status. I always forget you can see our face here. I'm like, oh yeah, that's what I look like. Alright, where is the... Oh, there it is. So we've done... Okay, I can scan one more mimic. Hi. I would like to scan you.
Scan complete. New psionic aptitude available.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Shh. Since we have all this pistol ammo, I might as well use it. Got that one with a crit. Heck yeah. Okay. We're gonna scum save in the room again. I remember there being 3. Hi. Crouch, 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 or don't crouch, I guess. Oh, fudge. Really hoping he wouldn't see me. It's a good thing I scum saved. Hi. Okay, so there's another phantom. Good to know. So...
Hello, Dr. Yu.
Immediately crouch. Yep, there he is. Right there. So there's no real reason to scan him because we've done all of the research on phantoms. But now we should... Well, I guess we can't track him. I don't know why that's not working. We should be able to track him, though. General Grievous's spare parts. Here... I can't even see anything over this O2 bottle. This is kind of awkward. Where'd he go? This is not going to go well for me. This is a horrible idea, this thing I'm doing. Okay, it's not.
Hello.
There he is. He's over there. Okay. It's fine. Now I have a lot more spare parts, so let's go ahead and repair you again. This time you won't set on fire, so it'll be better.
Checking for updates. Servers offline.
I know how I can get in there, but I want to save up for a different power right now.
Hello.
Hello. I guess that's not explosive. I thought it was. Now we know. Live and learn, then you get loved. Okay. Note to self. O2 bottles don't explode when you, throw them. I think I have to shoot them.
Hello, Dr. Yu. I'm so stealthy. So very stealthy. You can't see me. Alright. Just avoid him. Not a mimic. Not a mimic. Not a mimic. Not a mimic. Love it. This is also a cool room. If I'm correct, I think you are a different kind of... Are you still a regular mimic? Yeah. Okay. Come here. It's a purple mimic.
Scan complete. More specimens required.
You are a purple mimic, known as the Greater Mimic. Preliminary observation reveals that specimen 14 is moderately larger than any of the other mimic specimens collected from the Collecta incident. But far more fascinating aspect is what appears to be advanced mimicry ability. Specimen 14 has numerications demonstrated the capacity of reproducing objects, whose size and complexity far outstrip the abilities of any other specimens. What's more, many of these reproductions appear to be fully functioning. So you can watch it all turn into whatever it sees. Using Mossbauer spectroscopy, we tracked hyperfine splitting of an isotope embedded in the target object. In this case, standard Transar coffee mug. Creature seems to have weird affinity for them. If the mimic actually altered its atomic structure to duplicate the target object, we would expect to be reading consistent with the duplicated object. When the alteration occurred, the reading was present, but the frequency had changed. The new object was on a different time scale than the original. That's where the idea of the different things comes from. Time to place your bets on how this actually works. My money's on 2, obviously. Hallucinogenic field mimics projected field that causes the observers to think they see the object. Pocket dimension mimics swap places with the object in a parallel universe. Stays connected via a wormhole. Transmutation mimic reconfigures its atoms and molecules while maintaining its own subjective consciousness. Dome Taker 3, Pilgrimage, Autocracy of the Dome arrived. My last drop. Let me know if you'd like a download. All the keys are handcrafted. Well, well, well. Does Lanzetta ring any bells? Gus Lanzetta? What if I told you he was working for us for a week? 1 week! This week before this entire scheduled staff had last quarter's neuromods removed. He left his badge in a locker. I had IT look up his account and it had been deleted, but his credentials. Who was he? That's weird. Null wave control. Introduce null wave transmitter to test chamber to suppress the neuro... So this is just teaching you what the null wave does, basically. So the null wave doesn't necessarily hurt mimics or any Typhon, but it does stop them from using their powers. So yeah, so there's 3 theories in the game as to how Typhon do their Typhon thing, which is pretty cool, I think. Pictures of the Weaver. Not a mimic. Typhon Lair. Rory, I've loaded another nightlight as requested. Upped the psycholuminescence. This time Typhon ought to follow like an imprinted duckling. Coral!
Isn't it fascinating? There's something almost angelic about those golden filaments, like frozen light. The Typhon weave it out of thin air. The question is why? We have a lot of theories, but no solid answers. Not yet. I wish you were with me, Morgan. Not the way you are now. The way you used to be. I know we could tackle this together. Like old times.
Dun dun dun. I love the conversations you have with Alex. Oh, sorry, I forgot how bright that was. Ugh. Null waves are hard on the eyes. Or not null waves, Typhon Lairs, whatever. Neuromods, there we go. But like I said, I love the conversations between Alex and Morgan. Not that you really hear Morgan talk. It's the classic silent protagonist thing. But, I love listening to Alex, because there's just something... This game really makes you feel, and it really, it's tough, because on the one hand, like, all signs point to Alex being a douchebag. Genuine when he talks to Morgan. I'm remembering to save. I'm remembering that I need to save sometimes. I understand. Food is important. I'm actually feeling pretty hungry myself, and I ate before the stream, so I must just be ready for food.
Target, no Typhon material detected.
I just realized that I don't think Oh no, I did. Okay. I have 5 neuromods now. Okay, I'm gonna get this now while I'm thinking about it. I want to get so many other things. But it's really gonna help the game if I get into Cropsy now.
Alien threat detected.
That was my friend, that turret. Sorry, turret, I'm not healing you for like a third time. Nothing personal. Once I get... I think I only need one more neuromod, and I can probably go make it. Yeah. I only need one more neuromod. Could definitely go make it. Right now. Hey, Bear, welcome. I mean, obviously you've been here, but, like, welcome in the open. Hope you're doing well today, and have been enjoying the stream. One more neuromod, please. So, the exotic matter is what's made from Typhon material. And that's the material that, you get more from it if you can harvest the bigger one. Thanks. Alright, time for Mighty Morphin Morgan U.
What's happening?
Don't let them do this to you.
How does it feel? Do you remember? The first time you said it was like you were outside yourself, like time itself had bent its knee, waiting for you to decide. You moved my chair without touching it. It gave me chills. The possibilities. You became something new that day. Something higher. I knew then, as I believe now, that our mission is to lift up all humanity in the same way.
Ooh, side targeting. Some powers are triggered instantly by pressing mouse 2. Some powers are targeted. To stop time and enter side targeting mode, press and hold mouse 2. Mouse to aim. Release mouse 2 to execute power. Press F to cancel. Powers can be equipped from the favorites wheel. I am so freaking excited. Why did that door open? Glitch, or did something happen? The heck? Did I just not pick up a medkit when I was in here before? Because it's not scanning as a mimic. It says not a mimic. Okay, I must have just somehow not picked up this medkit when I was in here before. That's fine. Ah, spare parts. I didn't pick these up either. I guess I kept forgetting because I died so many times I couldn't remember what I did and what load. Save game. I'm sure it auto-saved when I got my first mimic power. Or Typhon power. And I got it for a very, very... Oh, I just realized this is still not going to work because I'm not going to be able to tumble in. Can I get up on the ledge? Yeah, it's still not going to work. Okay. I need something. Come with me, stool. No! Darn you! Oh, well, I'm a stool now. This is awkward. Okay, that's... I meant for the first time I did that to be cooler than that. But, hey, here we are. Okay. We'll grab another stool. This one time I need it to stay standing up. Don't fall over, stool. I need you to stand upright. Okay, that's close enough. Stand on it. I want to be a foam dart. Or... Okay, no. This does not help me. And now the stool fell over. Darn you! Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna make this happen somehow. Boxes. Boxes have never let me down in my whole life. Never once in my life have I gone, this box really let me down. I've never had that thought in my whole life. In fact, I've always been like, boxes, they're great. One more, and I need it to press lightly up against the edge there. Watch, there's like a way easier way to get in this door, and I just have no idea. Okay. Boxes, come on. I know I put a lot of pressure on you with this don't let me down thing. But like, I believe you will not let me down. Become the... No. Become a piece of Typhon. No, that did not work because I fell off the box. Okay. I'm using up so many psi powers right now. I want to become one of the foam darts. I don't know why that's so difficult. Go in. Alright, made it. First try. Got it. Okay. Haha! Success, I'm in here now. Give me the things. Q-beam cells, weapon upgrade kit. It was super worth it to get in here. There's a metaphor here, you know. Typically, the object of control theory is to monitor the output of a system and compare it with the desired output reference signal. The difference between the actual and the desired output's error signal. This is... I don't know what any of that's too many words. Human Typhon cell fusion. First phase to include cerebral divisions. Ooh. You probably could have, like, shot foam darts in here and hoped that you hit that button eventually, but that's not what I'm into. Interesting. I wonder if I could have... For the purpose of science, for the next time I play, I want to know if I could have done this. Oh, I super could have done it. Look at that. Oh, that's heckin' cool. Okay. I'm gonna remember that for the future. I knew there had to be a way to do this that wasn't Mimic related, but I really wanted to do Mimic. That's cool. That's really freaking cool. Okay, I'm gonna remember that. Because that would have been a lot easier than trying to Mimic through that window. I need a report on 37's condition to my transcribe ASAP. Either that Psycho's the luckiest prisoner in orbit, or worse, we've got some problems in what we're feeding the Typhon, and that can't happen again. Morgan said something about wanting to question 37, but that's a low priority. He was practically unresponsive before. If nothing pans out, I'm going to prep 37 for a thing. I'm going to bring it up again at the next R&D meeting. Will you support me? Implant mirror neurons to the Typhons? Sure, Alex will probably shoot it down, but say the idea gets off the ground. We still have two big questions. What's the test environment, and whose neurons are we talking about putting in? Volunteers are a no-go. Okay, inventory. Now I can finally start using these things. Okay. Doing a lot of cool things here. Now, what were we looking for in here? We need Alex's safe, and we need to find Bellamy. Oh, yeah. I don't think we've been on the other side of the room very much. Let's head that way. Like, we came up on this side, but I don't think we walked around on this side very much. I just saw a mimic in there. See him? If it's a greater mimic, I can scan that. Just regular mimic. What are you gonna do? You gonna panic? Nope, you're gonna come at me. I'm very certain there will be several in here. Maybe not. Ooh, that was fun. Getting a little shaky over here. I was reading something on the Steam forums where people like put trash cans in Morgan's office and use them as storage bins, which I thought was both really cool and way more obsessive than even I would ever be about this game. I'm an obsessive recycler than a collector. Let's go around this way. Russian! So many sound effects all of the time. Like the worst part about it. Is it a good sound effect or a bad sound effect? Hyphen organ. Test tube sample. We really pick up some weird crap. We really do. That looks like a heart. Warning, we've sealed several mimics inside 2 casualties, so maybe as many as 8 mimics. Oh boy. That's why you can get that turret. Hey, Evan. Didn't have much on you, did you? No, okay, that's not gonna work. This was a bad draw for the hacking game. Not gonna make it. Yep, that's gonna hurt. Sometimes the game is just like, we have no intention of letting you succeed at hacking. Honestly, as far as hacking minigames go, this is not the worst hacking minigame I've ever done. Carry you over here. At this point, I'm really going to want to start hacking any turret that I meet. I get you. There we go. Because as I get mimic powers, it's going to be a problem.
Android version 0.7.6 online.
Oh, hello. I think they already wrecked my turret. That feels like more than 8 mimics. Oh, stamina's down. That's what I told you guys not to do. Oh no, the turret's still alive, it's just not doing anything. Great. Thank you, turret.
Scanning target. Typhon material inconclusive. Blocking calibration request.
That's what he says once you start having Typhon pieces in you. Okay. In we go. Now, in theory, there's nobody else in this room, or no other mimics in this room, because in theory, they all attacked you at once. For example, conducting meta-analysis over 2,000 Gazeville trials wherein participants are subjected to mild sensory deprivation in order to test for telepathy. It reveals a hit rate of 39%. These results are statistically significant, meaning the success rate is above what could be explained by chance alone. There's no denying it. Something spooky is going on. Not spooky. Hey! We've heard your name around.
Hello, Dr. Kelstrom? I wanted to follow up on my request to view one of the volunteer abdication contracts.
Please don't fight me.
Anna, you're supposed to be off today.
I had some free time, so I thought...
I've already told you, the VACs are sealed documents. My hands are tied.
But isn't there some allowance for the researchers? I mean, my God, I'm the one pushing the button.
Look, I understand. I really do. You wouldn't be human if this was easy.
I just want to be sure.
Believe me, everything we've done is perfectly legal.
That's because Talos 1 is in extra-national space. There are no laws.
Anna, you're tired. It's affecting your judgment. Now, I've tolerated it for a while, but enough is enough. You need to take some time, understood?
Yes, Dr. Kelstrom. I understand.
Good. Oh, look, you've made me late for a meeting with Alex.
Hello, Phantom. I was trying to listen to that, but it's fine. Can't get in here, I don't think. He's looking for me and he can't get in here. You gonna come back? Some noise. Ow! I thought I was stuck.
Vital signs critical.
Well, that sucked. I thought I was ducked below, and I clearly was not. I think the fire got him, though. Or not. Ah! Douchebag. You can't hit me through this wall, can you? Sucker. I have no shame about cheesing. That's not... Oh! Getting really pissed off at how hard that is to dodge. And hacker computer. New plan. They had a great idea before. Apparently not gonna work. It's fine. I would like to hack, please. I'd like to hack, please. Thank you. Remember your mission. The volunteers in TranStar send us in... The volunteers TranStar sends us are irredeemable, sociopaths sentenced to die for their crimes. We are neither judge nor jury. We only enable their already ordained destruction to the benefit of all humanity. Read the file on 13 if you need assistance. It's unlocked in the extraction lab. I managed to lock my morgue keycard in the morgue. Kelshop thinks I'm an imbecile as it is. Have any ideas? I do, actually. Okay. So many bullets. You can tell I was being real good about not using them. Let's scum save. So I know I don't have a lot of health right now, but not something I really want to deal with at the moment. Let's figure out where that phantom is. Not right here. Hi, Hans. Or Helen. Oh, hi, Helen. Oh. Not cool. That was odd. You're just kind of hiding in here. Oh, fabrication gel for coagulation. Nice. Not one of the ones I'm familiar with because it's these trauma things. Every time I've gotten traumas and, like, have the chance to figure out what that means, I've also immediately died. So, you know. Is this gonna make another science operator, or is this gonna make a medical operator? Beautiful.
Operator.
I would love a medical operator, please.
TranStar Pyramid 490 medical class operator ready to deploy. Please stand clear. Research complete.
Diagnosing bruising, abrasions, fatigue. Nothing life-threatening. Try to relax.
Beautiful.
All done.
Full health again. Imitation power seems limited to roughly the mass of the mimic itself. Could Psychoscope be modified to somehow detect hidden ones? It can, because we do. Medical operator. Most medical facilities on the station have these. Can handle any trauma, if only they didn't tell
You
stupid
can fill out
jokes.
a service questionnaire at the front desk.
Easy, buddy. Please go away from the door. I would like to go out of it. Thank you. We're still looking for Bellamy. Let's go find that science operator. I know that Phantom is around here somewhere still. But the science operator will refill my psi points. Come back. I'm here.
Scanning. Neuroimaging shows your mental resources are the same. This should help.
Thank you.
That should help you concentrate.
That's to the guts. I must be missing something. There must be somewhere I have not gone. I need to figure out what that was.
Dr. Yu.
Hey, welcome, Django. Welcome back. So either I somehow killed that Phantom, or he just completely forgot about me.
Welcome. Maybe I can help you.
You already did, but I will come back if I need your help again. I mean, there are no laws in space. Ah, down below is where I need to go. Oh, Phantom Corpse. Oh, there was the one I shot down here. That's that one. That makes sense. Oh, that's what it is. I thought that was the door to the guts. It's not. That's the door to the place, right? It sends us to yet another spot before we get to the guts. Or we'll find some. think. Maybe not. Maybe I'm making things up. That's that way. Up here. Yes, I remember this. Okay, we're gonna keep going, but Django just got caught up too, but I gotta pee again, so I'm gonna go do that, and then we'll keep going. Okay, I have returned. I am back and ready to go into the live exam morgue, because that is my favorite hangout spot. Out of curiosity. Whoops, wrong button. Sorry. What are we looking at here? Let's upgrade something. Not the shotgun, because I'm not using it right now, because I don't have shotgun ammo. Upgrade. I'm cool with upgrading the magazine capacity. Load. Now, I'm curious, is this, Deus Ex rules? It's not Deus Ex rules. Okay. I toured a med school once and went to their cadaver labs. Don't recommend it. Yeah, I can't imagine that was a good time. You know, gotta learn sometime.
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died. Access to the guts is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started. Back in the 60s and 70s, the first research teams tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable. They have no speech of their own, no language. They don't even seem to see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us, of course. I'm not a person. Not like you.
I do love January.
Live exam procedure.
You sure about this? Not too late to flush it all out in airlock, you know.
I'm sure. Are you having second thoughts?
No way. I'm in. It's just... I'm not the one incriminating myself.
There's no happy ending for me either way. I'm trying not to think about it.
Sorry.
Did you make arrangements?
Mitchell's on board. He's gonna bring me food.
I don't need to know the details. Better that way. It has to happen on your next rotation. I put everything in a package labeled mementos. The package is in my cabin. It's got to go to every media outlet imaginable.
Got it.
And Quentin, be careful. Security is already scrutinizing me more than usual.
So she's somebody who gained a conscience, basically, while they were doing all these experiments. The science one does the purple bar. That is my powers bar, the psi power. Engineering does the suit, and medical does health. I'm gonna grab that engineering one when he comes back up. he's riding in the elevator right now. Okay, we got a couple of things going on right now. So, we gotta find Alex's safe in the Arboretum, which we do by getting up to the Arboretum through the main story. We gotta find Josh Dalton, which we will do in the guts, probably. His body's in the basement of Psychotronics, and this is in the crew quarters, which is in the Arboretum, which the game does not tell you at this point, but I know that that's what it is. You coming back? Hey, buddy. Let's just scan you real fast, so I can do all of the scanning.
Research complete.
Can be found wandering the station, especially on the lower decks. Good for patching up holes in my suit.
Inspecting. Your suit's leaking. I'll patch that for you.
Thank you. Okay, so we gotta finish.
Operator approach.
Ooh, Psi-Hypo fabrication plan. What do we got? Information. Lab procedure. Phantom Genesis. Please be sure there's a cadaver in the enclosure to activate psychoscopes prior to containment center. Okay, I don't remember what I'm doing here. Complete the live examination. Right, but how do I do that? Do I just hit play null wave? Oh. Oh, hi! I should have saved the null wave. And I didn't. Hi! Yep, we're gonna have a good time.
Warning, examination
Should have saved that null wave. And I didn't. Yep, this is gonna be bad.
Warning, examination theater compromised.
Should have saved that null wave.
Warning, examination theater
I'm aware!
Vital sign.
We're gonna save the null wave this next time. We're not ready to fight those things. Okay. How far back do we have to go? Not far at all. That's good news.
I was afraid of this. The scientists here were in the middle of something when they died. Access to the guts is closed off during experiments. Security protocol. You'll have to finish what they started. Back in the 60s and 70s, the Marines tried to communicate with the Typhon, but this proved impossible. Their cerebral structures are highly developed and intentional, but somehow unapproachable.
New chipset.
They have no speech of their own.
What do we got? Decrease the amount of time needed to complete a scan. That's nice. We're not really... I got excited about this, but it's not actually Psychotronics. It's Kinetic Blast that we're facing right now. So we're gonna do these two right now.
Language. They don't even seem to see us. Not like we see ourselves, I mean. I'm generalizing when I say us, of course. I'm not a person. Not like you.
Okay, we're gonna listen to this transcribe again just because I need it to trigger the quest.
I'm sure. Are you having second thoughts?
No way. I'm in. It's just... I'm not the one incriminating myself.
There's no happy ending for me either way.
Let me go ahead and quick save.
Trying not to think about it.
Sorry.
Did you make arrangements?
Mitchell's on board. He's gonna bring me food.
I don't need to know the details. Better that way.
It
It has to happen on your next rotation. I put everything in a package labeled mementos. The package is in my cabin. It's got to go to every media outlet imaginable.
Okay.
Got it.
And Quentin, be careful. Security is already scrutinizing me more than usual.
We're still gonna want to scan it. Now, the null wave isn't gonna kill it, but it is gonna stop it from being able to do stuff.
Warning, examination theater compromised.
Oh, I should have dropped the null wave and then did the thing immediately. I get it.
Warning,
Wait, I have a null wave.
examination theater compromised.
What am I doing?
Warning, examination theater compromised.
Oh, shoot. Got it.
People are quick to project human features onto things they don't understand. The Typhon kill us without hesitation. But it's not because they're evil. It's because they can't do otherwise. You know what we discovered? They lack mirror neurons.
Mirror neurons? What are
All
those?
their wonderful abilities, there's one thing we can do that they can't. Empathize with the suffering of another living creature.
So mirror neurons are what are like theorized to give humans empathy. There are neurons that fire in your brain. They, from what I understand, they exist, but we can't actually prove truly what they do. But it's like they're neurons that fire in your brain were like parts of your brain when you see somebody else going through a thing, like those same parts fire. So what they're saying is that the Typhon don't have any empathy. They literally are, and it's not a moral thing, they are literally incapable of being empathetic. Which is pretty interesting. I opened this for a reason and I can't remember what it was. Oh, I was gonna look at, research. Where is research? There it is. Who needs empathy? Voltic Phantom. Weaknesses to EMP, null wave, and psychic energy. Yeah, they're not fun. I don't recommend inviting them to a party. You know what would be great? Ammo for my shotgun. Well, hi. Are you trying to be a health kit again? I mean... Oh, God. Okay, hi. That was right at my face. Okay. That was fun. Good times. What was that? The mimic hit something and blew itself up? That might be a greater mimic, actually. What is this thing doing? Oh, it was just a normal mimic. Honestly, I should just go back to the wrench. The wrench is way better for fighting mimics. I'm just wasting ammo at this point. Ah! Did not mean to pick that up. I meant to pick up the bio. Emails. What do we got? I'm an idiot. I'm indisposed, Damien. Keltrop wanted to discuss some urgent matter. The science operator lets itself in the morgue by the half hour on the dot every day. Shadow it and slip in. Oh, that's for the key. So it's saying that I could follow the mod in, but we have another way through the door. Or the robot through. Mild malfunction. Remember how funny I found it that Alvin Broyle's movies up until I had the second something installed? Now they can't even listen to Chuckle. I'm not imagining him. I did enjoy them, right? Haley isn't happy about it. Ever since she scrutinized my every move, how much hot sauce I use, where I put my shoes before bed, even my handwriting. Say you're still the same person before your mods went in, wouldn't you? So, you can wait around for the thing to go through the door, or... Nerf gun, Nerf gun! Come on. Got it. Alright, one of you is Dr. Bellamy. V07. You're not Dr. Bellamy. Sylvan Bellamy, there he is.
This isn't the first time a Typhon organism has broken containment. It happened before, shortly after your initial neuromod tests. You and Alex fought about terminating the project, evacuating. But Alex insisted he could control the situation.
Oh, so now I wanted
That's
to
when you
evacuate.
began implementing secret contingencies. Hiding the plan for your army key, videos, the January protocol. Your concerns have proven to be correct.
Morgue key. Not that we need it now. Yeah, that's the guy who was doing the ethics questions on us at the beginning of the game, so no, that's no good. Here's a bunch of volunteers. That's what the V stands for. That's how you know they're volunteers. Their name says they're volunteers. So that's how come you know.
Operator approach.
Oh, let's head back in here. Oh, you didn't get mimic eyes. Oh, I've seen your name around. You've been on a whole bunch of our radios. Do we ever learn more about December or the end? Yes, we do, because the quest isn't done. We're gonna learn more when we search Alex's office safe in the Arboretum. But that's gonna be a little ways down the road. I'm still alive! What the fudging? Oh god, okay. You'd think I would have remembered that, but I super didn't. Okay. I guess I should have scanned it, and I super didn't.
Careful.
Hi.
Inspecting. Your suit integrity is compromised. Fix that. Job done.
Oof.
Please pay attention.
Django, can you text me 258 as well? Please and thank you. Head over here and see what's going on. Very Russian. Very, very, very Russian. Thank you. I assume that text I got just now was you. Anything in there? Nope. Okay, what are we looking at? I know it's just in here, but this is in the guts, which is the main plot. We get to the Arboretum through the guts. This is in the guts. This is in the crew quarters, which is in the Arboretum. Crew quarters, which is in the Arboretum. So all signs point us to the Arboretum for now. Now, I don't know if we're gonna meet that mimic again or what's gonna.
Coming through.
Thank you. Alright, this way. Oh, hi. Oh, shoot. That's a lot of things. Okay, how are we gonna do this? I'm not against a recycler charge, to be honest with you. Let's quick save. I'm also not against that.
Eradicator auto turrets. Transtar's last-ditch defense against an outbreak. Flimsy, but they're easy to fabricate. Best part is the built-in psychoscope tech. They can discriminate between alien and human targets. Shouldn't be a problem for you, since you're not an alien.
Yet. Just wait until I get all that Typhon power. Okay, I know there's mimics in here. I know for a fact there's mimics in here. Where did they go? I saw them walk over here. I don't trust this. Oh, maybe they blew up when I threw the thing? It's the only thing I can think of. Hacking. Ooh, that's an unlucky start point. It's not gonna work very well. Come on! Got it. Half a second to spare. So again, I'm hacking these because I just happen to know that as I use, or as I gain more mimic power, or not mimic power, Typhon powers, as I gain more Typhon powers, I will become susceptible to the turrets. So if you hack them, they won't shoot you. So I'm doing all of the hacking now, even though I do not currently come up on the radar as a Titan. Frick. Key. Come on. Did that one much smoother. And I could fortify it if I had higher repair, but I do not. How am I doing on neuromods? I found a bunch. I have 3. Anything I would like to unlock? I need to increase my psi pool at the moment. Energy. Might want to grab that now. So if you look here, you can see I have half of Typhon material. Typhon material system is just below the threshold where station turrets will consider you a threat. I think I'm gonna hold off on Typhon again. I don't know. I just keep thinking about the turrets in the lobby. They're gonna in my office. They're gonna shoot me. But I also would really like the offensive powers because it would help me a lot. So I'll decide. I don't have to decide at this exact second. It's different because when I played this before, I didn't get Typhon powers until late game. Is there a neuromod in there? Well, hi.
Research complete.
You're a human. Guys, it's the first living being we've met. Humans, like most mammals, possess a low natural psychoactive potential. Attempts to alter their brain function through artificial means are usually temporary at best, or harmful and addictive at worst. The addition of the redacted, derived from Typhon organisms, temporarily weakens the elasticity of human neuron connections and allows the few addition of new synthetic neurons to catalyze changes in the subject's brain. Removal of the serum will cause the human body to reject the new neurons and connections, effectively resetting the brain back to its original state. This process may result in memory loss. Well, hi.
What, you need guns? Ammo? I saw one of them science types go into that armory. Saw him punching the code. You get
That's
me
13,
out of here.
guys.
I'll let you have it.
I'm pretty
My name's
sure...
Aaron Ingram.
Mm-hmm.
Come on now, goddammit, let me out.
I think that's the guy we keep reading those emails about, the one who bit off the fingers. White. From Siberia. He's not talking like he's from Siberia. Offense information, human trafficking, kidnapping, solicitation of a minor, distribution of controlled substances, and fraudulent impersonation.
Hey.
Wow.
What are you reading? My rap sheet, huh?
Maybe.
Look, I'm telling you, on my mama's grave, that is a stack of lies meant to make pushing that button easier on you. Okay, fine, listen. I want to be honest. Some of it probably is true. I done some wrong in my days, but this ain't right, now. Come on, y'all got to let me out of here.
What should we do, guys? He's one of the only humans alive on this station.
I never did anything to those kids. I was just getting them out of a bad spot, that's all.
Is he telling the truth?
Real
Does
criminals.
it matter?
They didn't like how I was chipping away at their pile of rubles. They got their claws sunk deep in the government. got me shipped off to the gulag.
To the gulag?
That's how I ended up here.
Yeah,
see?
he sounds Russian.
You know, I used to be a reverend. Training for it anyway.
So we can shoot some mimics in there, or we can just open the door.
The wicked man
Now, I've played the game. I know what happens, so I want to know what you guys think.
Does that sound like anybody you know?
What do you guys want me to do? Anybody out there?
Y'all really shit and fell backwards in it, huh?
It's a great phrase. I love that. This is normal. Poltergeist! That can't be fun. We won't be able to open this room for a while.
I don't mean to be a nuisance, but when do you think we'll get to that breach?
I'm headed out there as we speak.
What do you think happened?
Hard to say until I lay eyes on it. Could be some micrometeoroids punched a hole. Rare, but it happens.
Okay, good. Hopefully it's just that.
Is there something you're not telling me?
No, of course not. It's just that storage room has classified exotic materials. We really can't have it be inaccessible.
Uh-huh. I understand.
So that gives us another objective. So Django says his instinct tells him it's a trap, but rather be attacked by a criminal than have him turned into an alien. So that's the base premise, right? So if we let him out, he says he has a code key to a safe that will get us stuff. We could just let him out in general, so that he doesn't become an alien. But then the other half of that question is, if his rap sheet is true, does he deserve to die? Because we could let him out. If he doesn't attack us, we could kill him. The game will give us the option. It is a question of what you want to do. What is the $1 million cock gun again? Oh, seal the whole breach. Okay. Yeah. I remember that. But it sounds like Django is leaning towards open without having him be mimicked. Don't let the music fool you. I'm about 90% sure the music is the poltergeist in the other room.
Most of the other fellas were Russian. I speak a little, but as you can tell, I ain't from there. As you might have guessed, I know my life ain't worth 2 dead crickets, but nobody deserves this.
Alright. Since I'm only hearing from Django, we'll go ahead and open the door. Categorically oppose the death penalty altogether. There you go.
Now that's what I'm talking about. Some human decency, friend.
What's up, Aaron? What you got for me?
You're the one person that showed me any real kindness, and you can believe I won't forget it. If you still want that code, it's 8714. Listen, you run into any other fellas wearing a green jumpsuit? Watch your ass. Well, they ain't all decent human beings like me.
Mm-hmm.
I seen one of the other volunteers come through here, a big guy. The bastard wouldn't let me out. Now I'm glad he didn't. Watched him bash some poor sucker's head in with a wrench. Kept going on and on about black eggs and whatnot. Real disturbed.
Now, there's also always the possibility that he was framed like he said he was. And that, he was a not great guy around some really terrible people. That's always possible.
You ain't been here before.
I may or may not have experimented on you several times. I truly hope you don't recognize me.
I'll just lay low for a bit. Plan to ride out of here.
That is also a thing none of us should be forgetting, is we are the person that experimented on all those people. All this time. Oh, give me shotgun ammo, please. Look at that beautiful shotgun shells. I don't care, it's only 3 of them. Frick, I need some. Oh, I'm full up, okay. I'm on. Trail Hill ended up getting turned anyway, and now we will have to fight him anyway. That's part of the question, too. Like, it's a legitimate... Like, that's not... Like, I remember when I played Soma, and that was my reason for not killing somebody who, like, asked me to kill... Like, she was in pain, and wanted to die. And I said that I didn't want to kill her. The game didn't let you give a reason, but because you only become, like, one of the nasty things if you're dead. And so I was like, well, if I kill her, then I'm just gonna end up fighting her. Like, it sucks that I'm gonna leave her in this position, but I don't want to end up fighting her. And, like, in Soma, I think I was kind of creating that. Maybe I wasn't, but in Prey, that's absolutely a thing to consider, too. Is, like, we could kill him so that we don't have to fight him. Like, that's a thing. Oh, I thought I had a weapon. Oh, I couldn't pick up the weapons upgrade kit. That's right. Now I'll be able to do it. Actually, maybe it'd be better to upgrade the stun gun and increase its range. Because that's part of the problem I have with using it. Shotgun shell fabrication plan. Now we'll be able to make shotgun shells, which is great. The next time I'm at a fabricator. Sorry, Damon. I mean, I did read your name in several emails. There is a turret here in the event we want a turret. Still chatty? Doesn't seem to have anything more to say. Save. But yeah,
I've never seen creatures like that. Where'd they get them? Bottom of the ocean or something?
Do you not realize you're in space? It's distinctly possible he does not realize he's in space.
Being here, you start to miss things. Things you gladly said good riddance to. Like this little miniature poodle I used to have. Ugly as sin. Little shit used to chew holes in my boots. I wonder what he's doing now.
I don't think he knows he's in space. Oh! Well, that sucked. That was a total accident. Just heal up a little bit here. Let's, go to our shotgun real quick and actually reload it. There we go. Still need to really conserve that ammo because we still don't have very much of it. Time to play firefighter. Now this just takes us back around to the beginning.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
So we've made a full loop, basically, is what's happened. We're gonna go back this way. And we're gonna go to the guts. So where we're at with our objectives, like I say, this is just getting into the guts. This is done in the Arboretum, which we will do when we get to there. This is Talos Exterior, so that's just the next time we spacewalk, basically. Which will happen again. I would love to find a security station before we go to the guts, but I don't think it's gonna... Actually, no, there's one way back at the beginning. I think we're gonna backtrack a little bit. So we can find Josh Dalton. And then that's in the crew quarters, and that's in the crew quarters, which are all actually in the Arboretum. So, okay, I lied. We're gonna go back here. We're gonna backtrack a little bit, because I believe I got better hacking, which means I can get into that security station. So we're gonna go for a little bit of a walk here, which may become a problem if a lot of this stuff respawned, and I hope it didn't.
Hello, Dr. Yu.
But it's gonna help us with this side quest a little bit. Well, let's just do this real fast.
Hello.
We can also,
Excuse me.
swing by that medical officer, maybe. Okay, the women's room was the one that was open all the way through. Anything new in here? I don't think so. Can I get in here now? Should be able to. Perfect. This is gonna be a bad spawn. Okay. Got it. I'm not gonna make it. This particular pattern is like almost impossible. Yeah. Gonna take some damage. Okay, let's try that again. This should be a little bit better. Not that this is great either, but still. Got it. Okay, 0.1 seconds left. We'll stop by that medical operator on our way back to the group. Aha! Oh no, that's a turret. That's not a mimic. That'll be fine. We'll stop by the recycler on our way back through as well. Utilities. Area map. Oh, is this glass breakable? I bet I could have done that same trick I figured out before where you could use the foam bullets on this. I bet I could have done that here as well. The end of the second shift, as per Alex used direct orders, you are to escort Dr. Gallegos to the security office in the main lobby. She's the one that we have this side quest for. Where'd she go? She's the whistleblower from this side quest. Okay, so this, Django, you were asking about the security, or no, you were asking about how you can tell who else is alive. Anybody that says nominal is alive, so Deo Igwe is alive. Trevor J. Young. We're looking for Josh Dalton, who may or may not be alive. But I can still track his bracelet. I don't remember what department he's in. It's odd to me that these are... Vincent's still alive? It's odd to me that these are sorted by first name alphabetizing. It's a strange quirk. And if there's a check mark, that means I've come across that body. So that there is actually an achievement for finding every body in the game. Or person. Like finding everybody in this register. That was a phantom we fought. Clive was a phantom we fought. This is Hardware Labs. So we found most of the bodies and... Oh, that's not who I meant to pick. But Mary's alive. And sometimes these guys, see, there's Lane. Sometimes these guys aren't even in the department that they're listed under. Oh, there was Josh Dalton. There we go. That's what I needed. But if we look at the Arboretum, Alex Yu is alive. Oddly enough, we don't have a tracking bracelet, I don't think. Behind the Iron Curtain. Although the relationship between the USSR and the United States had been warmed in the past few decades, there's little doubt that the vestiges of the Iron Curtain still hung icily between the two countries. Indeed, more than half a century since its inception, Vladimir Lenin's communist vision still found itself alive and well in the oft-expanded boundaries of Mother Russia. But with each new Soviet annexation, the USSR began to find that the public outcry was no longer came from just the Americans, but from amongst its own citizens. Mensheviks, as they came to be known, opposed the aggressive Soviet expansion doctrine. While at first only a minority, the Menshevik movement continued to grow rapidly. Events would ultimately culminate following the Soviet Indian intervention and the outbreak of civil unrest led by the Mensheviks at the beginning of the Second Purge. Some stuff. Oh, okay, yeah. I appreciate it. I'm gonna wrap up here soon, to be honest. We're not going to go into the guts today, so we're just doing this, and then we're going to... Well, I'll probably go into the guts, but then we'll stop for the day. But now I can find... This will help me find Josh Dalton, so we can do that plotline. We're also going to go find the medical person.
Dr. Yu.
So we'll heal up, and then we'll go into the guns. Hopefully there won't be a whole lot of respawning. But I also may have just not killed everything, so we gotta figure out what to do here. Okay, that's the Weaver. It keeps freaking me out. I wonder, do I wanna... Let's go to the recycler really quick, too. That was another thing I was gonna do. We'll just get some business stuff done here. Anything else I want to just drop off? No, that's all good, I think. Let's upgrade. Oh, actually, let's dismantle this other pistol. And then let's upgrade. There we go. See that? There we go. And then let's hobble over here. We can now make shotgun shells. What are the recipes for these? So it's just synthetic material. That makes sense. When I was playing the first time, you got so much synthetic material. I did not understand why, and now I do. Shotgun shells. You can see how much material we have there. Where'd it go? 12, 24. That's much, much better. Much, much better. Do I want to make another neuro mod? How many do I have? 4? I'm not against it. No problem. You take care as well, Django. Ooh, I would love this. Why can't I? Oh, I need this. Yeah. Okay. Overall movement speed, sneak attack 1. Getting that would not be a bad thing either. And like I said, I'm kind of not digging, Actually, where do I level up my cytoscope? Probably scientist. Here. Okay. So I do that by getting that. Okay. We're gonna think about it. Let's just make one more. Uh-oh. Fabrication plan does not match security key.
I was afraid this might happen. Our lead neuromod engineer, Alden Graves, hit a kill switch in the license for neuromod plans. Shame. He was a solid engineer. I think he was suspicious of the more exotic components.
Can't imagine why.
You'll need to use this workstation to reset the license. His office is in the neuromod division.
Okay, new object. I knew there was a reason why I went back to the neuromod division. I couldn't remember what it was. I remember this plotline happens. I just didn't remember it took me to the neuromod division. Okay, so that's all of the neuromods that we're going to be able to make for the time being. Which is fine. We're going to pop up here. We're going to save. We're going to find the medical operator. He's around here somewhere. Oh, I went up the wrong side. I got it. I understand now. We could pop out into space and seal the whole bridge real quick, but we're not going to worry about that right now.
Dr. Yu.
I heard you.
Dr. Yu.
Did you intend to damage me?
No, I don't think I did.
That was my fault.
I don't think I damaged you. I think you're telling lies. Where are you? Science operator? Where the heck is the medical operator? There he is.
Hello, nice to see you.
Come here.
Diagnosing. Looks like you've had a rough day.
I have had a rough day. You're not kidding.
All better.
Okay. Sweet. Now we can go. Alright. Let's go back and check on our buddy, see how he's doing. You still hanging out? Yep, he's not saying anything too. Alright, whatever you do, do not open that door. My advice to you. Alright, that's to the guts. Yeah, I must have blown up those mimics when I did the thing.
Target error insufficient.
To the guts! This way you guys can at least see what the guts is. And then we'll call it for the day. Gravity Utility Tunnel System, or GUTS. Microgravity environment used for maintenance and transporting cargo throughout Talos 1. So, just a quick note, I will probably stream tomorrow. I will probably not stream Friday. But I also might... I'm trying to figure out some plans for the weekend. I know I usually stream on Saturdays. I may not be able to this weekend. I'll do a Friday stream if I can't stream on Saturday. So if you see a stream from me Friday, you should just assume that there is not a Saturday one. But my goal is, well, I don't know if that goal is even the right word. It's just, my schedule's a little bit up in the air, but my hope is to stream tomorrow. So, and hopefully by tomorrow I'll have a better idea of what I'm doing. Laurel, there comes a time in every man's life when he looks to the future and our future racist marks. Laurel, would you do me the honor of accepting this proposal of affection and stupid eraser marks? Laurel, eraser marks. Aww. Someone was trying to propose. Email. Eric to Clive. We've killed the Phantom of Clive. Electrical fault is still an issue in subsection 19. When will the replacement electrical components be available so I can finally get this repair underway? You understand I cannot leave the subsection offline at all times, correct? Meanwhile, having to navigate around the fan vents is not ideal. Parts are on the way. I always like to just clean out my inventory when I can. Let's go ahead and... Oof, this sucks. Okay. Ah! Yeah, I don't think this is gonna happen. There goes that health I got. Hold on. Oh, will I make it? Will I make it? No! Almost made it. Ah! Try again. And... Ah! Got it. Okay. Send me one, and then we'll pop in here real quick. And eat something. And, heal subs it basically back to where we were. Yeah, we top out at
TranStar Cobalt 14.
We only go up to 100 on our suit anyway, but it's better to be as far as we can.
Moving.
To the guts!
Microgravity detected.
Oh, Eric, we just read your email. That's awkward. The guts is really cool. It's also really stressful.
These tunnels run the entire length of the station, mostly conduit carrying the bare necessities, power, water, air. But operators also use it to deliver supplies from the cargo bay up to the Arboretum. Given the small number of crew assigned here, I would expect Typhon presence to be minimal as well. But that's probably a bad assumption.
Alright. So like I said, we're gonna probably call it here, but I just kind of want you guys to see what we're looking at. But this is the guts. It's basically a giant tunnel of stuff. So if we were to look at the map... Oh, you can't see it very well, actually, from the guts. Okay. I should have shown you when we were somewhere else. The music is exceptionally stressful inside the guts. The Arboretum is 260-something meters away. Well, that was something. Wasn't it? Ah! Okay. Driving is hard. Monitoring station. Welcome to the guts. It's very hard to orient yourself in here. Is that a corpse? Nope, it's not a corpse I can take anything from, at least. Systems offline. Supplies, though. Anything in here? There's a lot to loot in here, but it's just kind of hard to find. Let's see what we got. These are those things we saw from the hardware labs. I don't know if you remember all the way back there. Cystoid nests. Alright, we'll deal with this little problem when we come back. Like I said, hopefully tomorrow. My goal is tomorrow. We'll see. As always, Discord is like, once I kind of know what my schedule is, I'll post it there. If you haven't already, please like the stream on your way out. I would really appreciate it. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll talk to you later.